Tomato, tomato, tomato,
Hello.
tomato. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello to
Hang
everybody
on.
out there. Welcome to the early edition of the Coleman
Yeah.
Collective. Happy Father's Day to those of you celebrating today. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hi, y'all.
Cooking
So,
it.
we decided to start early tonight to do like a little chat. And then David and I, just like 10 minutes ago, we both were like, so what are we going to chat about? And I was like, I have no idea.
Legit. Legit. It was like, I don't know.
So whatever anybody wants to chat about.
No, we
We
can
just
still
thought we'd
skip
show
it.
up early, see who also wanted to show up to chat.
Yeah.
Um, I hope you guys are having a great day. The weather actually is sunny here, believe it
Funny.
or not. That's like it's rained. Let's see, David, what for 3 weeks, pretty much.
3 weeks. Yeah. Like breaks in between, but every day rain in the afternoon, evening. It's just been too much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're
But no
kind of
crickets today. No
It's been
crickets.
so gloomy, so dang gloomy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's good to have a little bit of sun popping its head out, and it's good to
Good.
be here with you guys. So happy Sunday, and how is everybody out there? Did you guys eat hot dogs? Did you grill today? What's everybody up to? It's raining here in Washington, sunshine says. Ugh, ugh. I
Yeah.
know. It's been really lame. And you know what's funny? Here in Colorado, we don't normally have at the altitude where we live, we don't normally have mosquitoes. I mean, there are mosquitoes up in like mountainous areas with lakes and stuff like that, but it's so dry here. Typically, we don't really have bug
Right.
bites or bugs, and I've got mosquito bites. Like, what is even happening?
Right. It's crazy.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
There's
So
everybody.
you are just tuning in. We're just chatting. We are just hanging out. Um, Happy Sunday. It's an early edition of Coleman Collective tonight.
Yes.
And yeah, if you have questions within reason, we'll answer pretty much anything
Yeah.
about vintage or just about us or our doggies or picking
Well,
or
I
what you're
see.
you.
Well, Melissa asks if we're considering adopting another pup. Okay, so that is always something like in the back of our heads, like, well, we always leave it open if there's a dog out there at a rescue that just happens to get into our feed, we might look into it. But right now, we have our hands full with 3 dogs because Skipper, obviously back here, he's fine, but he's missing a paw. So as he's getting older, and he's almost 13 now, so as he gets older, it's going to be a lot. And then Peaches, she's same age, and then Tato, she's just out of it. So we're just kind of keeping our hands full with those 3 for now.
Yeah, with senior dogs, there's a lot. And
Sure.
Peaches in the beginning had neurological issues anyway. We adopted Peaches and Skipper at the same time. And that was in 2012.
Mhm.
So that was just feels like forever ago.
Yeah.
And then we've had them all this time. And Peaches would wake up, especially when we first got her, she would wake up in the middle of the night with like dog night terrors and she would scream. I mean, like, and it was the most alarming thing. And she would freak out. She would hop off the bed. And you could tell she was just having like a really bad dream. And she also, when we first brought her home, was deathly afraid of flies. So she would go and hide behind anywhere she could get behind if we got a fly in the house. It was like a 7 alarm
Oh yeah,
emergency.
and she could just hear it. Like she could hear it in another room. You could see her ears kind of go, "Mer, mer," and then she's gone, just gone.
Mhm. Yeah, and our vet said that likely because they believe that Skipper and Peaches were puppy mill dogs, that I guess the vet thought that maybe she had been somewhere where she had gotten bug bites
Yeah,
really badly and that
or
she just
flies.
learned to be scared of that sound. So then when Frankie was alive, which was our other chihuahua that's short hair, she would basically freak out the same way. She like metamorphosized this fear of Peaches, took it on, and then Frankie started freaking out about flies. And now, if we get a fly in the house, Skipper barks, will run and he'll bark at the air and like
He
look
hunts them,
around and like bark.
and he'll bark until I go get the electric fly swatter
Yeah.
and come get him. So we hunt flies together. So Yeah, craziness.
You're an amazing dog daddy. Yes.
Okay.
Hi, you guys. Let's see who's in the house. We are just chatting. Just a laid back time to kind of spend together. I know these Hallmark holidays are kind of meh for some of us. So if you are in that same boat, well, we're glad you're here. Positive vibes, and we will go into our vintage sale probably about 5:30 our time, which is 7:30 Eastern, somewhere in there. Karen's here. Hello, hello, Karen. Thank you so much for being here. She'll be our bid ender later when we get started on our sale. And then we've got Don't You Know in the house.
Oh,
And
goodness.
she said that we do pronounce her name correctly because she's up north, and it is definitely Don't You Know. So
It's
that's
a
good.
play on the north.
Oh,
Yes.
Don't You Know.
Eh?
Hey, Renee Robinson, how are you?
Renee. She's early.
Sunshine Deanna here, and Sharon
Father's
Maynard.
Day.
Hi, Cheryl
Hey,
Stevens. We've got Lisa Viscami. Howdy, girly.
Gator
We've got
sister.
the Red Spotty Mushroom. Hello, hello. And Renovative Home along with Kelly. And then let's see here. We've got Les. Dumped rain today, like crazy, only 54 degrees. Well, we're actually warmer than you today, Les. It hasn't been like that. We've been comparing weather, and it's been pretty yucky here. Karen Gillette in Canada. Hello. I hope the smoke has cleared for you. I know it's been really rough up there as well. Deanna
Yeah.
Griffin said Central Missouri got rain last night. That's where I'm from, Southwestern Missouri. Is
And
originally.
that's wild for them to be needing rain at this point.
Ooh, Spotty said 100 degrees in Texas. Gross.
Ouch.
It is so hot and miserable, y'all. I'm so sorry. So where you are you sweltering or is it humid? I know Texas definitely is humid. Robin Cormier is in the house. Howdy. Along with Janet. Ooh, 102 in Arizona, Kelly said. Gross.
Yes.
That's no fun. And that's just not far from us, but yeah, definitely
Yeah.
a tip difference. Steel Whisper, hi. So good to see you guys. I feel like I can actually kind of like slow down and actually see who's
I
here.
know. Yeah.
Phil Imp, what's up? Daily Fix of Joy. Philomena's lurking from South Australia. It's Monday morning here, middle of winter. Now that's wild. So, Phil, is it cold in winter or is it still warm there? Yeah, flies. Sarah Lee, hi. It's great to see you too.
Basically,
Hey, Gavin.
hold on.
Good to see you in the house.
Hey,
And
Gab.
let's see here. We got Les. What's up, girly? Wordsmith. Even Sarah got PayPal to cooperate. Good. I know it happens. No worries. No worries at all. Lisa Risser. Hello.
Hey, Lisa.
How you doing? Drink water. I like your name. That's a good one. Yes, I do
Yes.
drink
Always
my water.
drink
Hello, Brad. He is here. Dana
water.
is here. Evan in Texas is
Hey,
here. Hello, hello. So if
hey,
you guys have any questions for us, feel free to ask. We're here to just chat for a couple minutes, long as you guys want to chat.
yeah.
So a vintage, I will tell you guys, David and I were talking about this. This is a combo. We had this last week, and it was do you feel like at this point sourcing vintage and selling vintage full time is still doable? And it definitely is. I think it's all about what platform you're using and how often you sell and how you've built your media presence and so on. But I will tell you, I think the most challenging part of it for us right now, it's not any of that stuff. It
Right.
is really sourcing stuff affordably. It's
Yeah.
just so hard to source affordably right now. Even our thrift stores, like our local thrift store chain, especially the ARCs, are really, really putting high pricing on everything. And it makes it frustrating because then you're excited to find it, but then it's more than what I would pay for in the flea market. And and I've been noticing too, estate sales definitely are, of course, where it's at to be able to source in bulk and get a good deal and so on. But our estate sale prices are actually less than thrift store prices. How is that even possible right now?
It shouldn't be possible. However, the fact that we're going to estate sales is what's helping keep us going. And Renovative Home had that question. So what's cool is some of the real estate companies do price everything out, and then some don't. Now, what's cool about the ones that do price them out, even though it's priced, they know us, they know we're pickers. We know we always come in and treat them with respect and have some fun with them. So we've gotten to be on a good basis with most of the resellers, and so they are good about kind of coming down on the final price of everything we got. But the ones that aren't priced, sometimes those can be really tricky because you bring some stuff up and they'll be trying to Google image something because like, oh no, I think this is, and it's like, no, never mind then.
Well, and yeah, I mean, that's a good point, David. I know sometimes when we source at estate sales and we make a pile, I like that, right? Because you're basically, getting a better bang for your buck. Make a pile, we'll price the whole pile. But what we've been finding at a lot of estate sales lately is the nickel and diming. And I mean, I can't fault them for that. That's what they're there for, right? But what's happening is, let's say I go down to the basement and there's boxes of stuff under tables. And I get down on my hands and knees and I start going through the boxes and I'm like, oh, there's some good stuff in here, right? Well, then I carefully, am wrapping it, putting it in my bag, taking it upstairs, and then we get to checkout. And what happens is they'll be like, oh, that's a rare la la la. I just looked it up on my phone. And yeah, that's that. And I'm like, I just dug it out
For
from
you.
the basement of the house that you're supposed to be running the sale from. And I get that some houses are like hoarded up to the ceiling. But in cases like that, my God, sell in bulk. Don't try to nickel and dime people to death.
Correct. If you have an item and you're doing an estate sale and you're wanting to get 85 for an item, then
Yeah.
it should be in a box with a bunch of, dollar items just waiting to be unearthed. And what we had a frustrating time this weekend picking because first off, the places that we were hitting were all kind of scattered around town. And Colorado Springs is a large city. It's really spread out. And so, when you're stuck in traffic, you're spending a lot of your time that you want to be picking, but you're in traffic. Well, the third estate sale we decided to go ahead and hit, and it was a spring clearance estate
It
sale.
was billed
All
on estatesales.net as clearance. So we were
right.
like, that's
So
great.
we went way out of the way, got all the way over there at the foot of the mountains, and sure enough, it was just a resale flea market. And not only was it just a flea market type of or an antique booth type of thing, everything was priced maybe 2 to 3 times more than I would ever pay on eBay at an antique shop anywhere. So
Yeah.
it kind of put a damper in the rest of the day, and we were like, okay, we're done. And we ended up coming home and putting together a really cool sale, luckily, with everything that we already had, and found some really cool stuff at the first 2 estate sales.
Thank goodness. But yeah, it was like false advertising or
Yeah,
advertisement. So like you drive all the way across town, you get there and it's not a clearance sale. They've just tried to get you into the doors of their
yeah,
newly opened little boutique market, which sucked. So
right,
it's just
right.
like, what are you doing? This is not no. But I will say here locally, just in the Springs, Denver is way different. But here locally in the Springs, we've had so many different things close. And so there's just not a lot, to go out and necessarily pick flea markets wise. So we really do depend on these estate sales quite a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And with the volume that we move between our 2 shops, it is nice to be able to go to an estate sale and still find some things affordably. I'll tell you one thing that I really missed this week, and it was right as we got there. So we had to take Frankie to, that was another thing that kind of threw a hitch in our giddy up. We had a vet appointment that normally we would have been there right on time in the morning to go in and get the good. And we got in late. And literally, as I'm like walking up to the table, there is a 5-foot evergleam aluminum Christmas tree still in the box. And it was $120. And I was like, ooh, like that's a good price, you guys know,
it
for
is.
an aluminum tree. And I sold one last year, I think for 350 somewhere in there. So I was like, that would be a good profit. But oh man, it was snatched. Literally, I watched her count all the
Right.
branches out and everything, and I'm like, oh please
Yeah.
please let it not work out that she doesn't want it. And
We were
she's
we were hovering, and she felt it. She knew it.
it
But
was a
hey, I saw some fun comments about Lemmy and wearing your Git T-shirts. That's awesome. I have
yeah,
a Git T-shirt. I'm not wearing it today, but that's
yeah,
pretty cool. And of
yeah.
course, Lemmy's always, yeah, he's got to come over and we're
I scrolled down and then now I'm going to go back up and look for comments because I missed a bunch in between. Yeah, wordsmith. That is the part I think that is just the reseller woes, if you will. Granted, I'm not complaining. I love doing what we do. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, I love my job. I don't dread my job. I love coming and working with you guys and visiting and selling vintage to people that appreciate it. It makes what we do so sweet. And we're so grateful for all of you. So we don't ever mean to sound like complainers or anything like that. But yeah, it has its ups and downs, and some weeks are epic and you find a bunch of French art glass, and then other
right.
weeks you're like, well, I found a nice pen. This is
Right. Well, and I'm going to be real. Of course, it's about the money. We want to make a profit. We want to find stuff that we're going to make money to where we can actually pay our bills.
yeah,
However, what really matters to us is, and I'm looking at my vintage over here, everything I have here, I'm super excited to bring. And most of the items I've never brought to a sale. And I think that's what makes going to an estate sale and what the Coleman Collective kind of is about. It's about Sarah and I, we have like that itch to go find something we've never seen before, learn about it, and find it at home or keep it ourselves. And the estate sales make that totally possible.
right.
Otherwise, there would be weeks where we would be like, looks like we're bringing some of this again, and we like to keep it fresh and keep learning and finding different things that we've never seen.
Yeah. Well, and that's, I think, the thing that does set us apart too is we don't have a big inventory. We don't have a big back stock of stuff to
Oh,
pick from, except for vintage Christmas. Holy,
Christmas.
hold on to your pants because it's
Oh my
coming.
God.
But typically, you know what I mean, like everyday stuff. We don't, what we find is what we sell. And so some weeks it's expensive art pieces, some weeks it's total kitsch and linens. You just never know. But I think that's also what's fun is keeping the variety of what we like, because literally I like so much stuff and I like so many different styles at this point
Yeah.
after all the vintage we've been exposed to over the years. How am I supposed to nail down an era or I mean, I can theme out some rooms, but
Right.
yeah, as a collector, it's hard as well. So Marzipan asked about what's the deal with the puppets. That is a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
So it all started when we sold on Instagram. That's how we actually got our start doing this. We've sold on Instagram since 2012. And I started doing crafts and then it evolved into vintage. And then I ended up over here on YouTube. So it started out on Instagram live selling with this guy. And this is Belligerent Cupie. And he would come to my sales. And what's super funny is the reason I got stuck with this guy is he didn't sell. It was him and three of his little family members.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
a sale and I started making reels, which are like shorts over here on YouTube. I started making reels on Instagram with Belligerent Cupie, and he would go up and get in a little car and drive away. Nobody wants me. He was just kind of pitiful. And then he started getting sassy. And he started living in a grease jar that didn't sell in one of our sales. And BK was the first and the original little traveling button mascot weirdo. He is super beat up at this point, and I'm embracing the fact that he is. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to repaint him. I love the fact that he's beat up. BK's seen some things.
That's some BK patina. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
I had a little dirty Cupie for a while, and he's lost somewhere behind my desk. And I have Chernobyl Charlie. My puppets usually don't talk.
yeah. But David's Chernobyl Charlie started out on his Instagram as well. Show him Chernobyl Charlie if they don't know who that
Well,
is.
and he was just a fun little figurine I got.
Mhm.
And I don't know, there's just if you look at his face long enough, you just feel for him, and he looks like a Charlie. And you can tell he's been in that suit way too long. He just wants to take his mittens off and maybe have a hamburger.
He's
I
a
don't know.
little radioactive.
Yeah, he likes to just kind of linger behind. He's a sidler. He just kind of comes up beside you, and you just hear him go,
he's a
yeah,
sidler.
yeah.
And
But then
then
there's
Lemon was made by a person who is one of our watchers. Her name is Judy Weiskopf. Judy, if you're here, holla. And Judy and her hubby watch, and she made Lemmy. And then Bucky was found. I was found at an estate sale, and I had no teeth, and I got a makeover for my teeth, and I was born in 1977.
Yeah.
Just like this lady. Now,
you get.
need stuff to do. Are we puppeteers? Absolutely not. We are dorky 40-somethings that literally, since we met, the year we met, we used to give stuff voices, and we are really like that. We are not anything professional, obviously, but
no, I'm telling you right now, these guys are a joke.
Yeah, we are a joke. We are. Yeah, they're a joke. Okay, thanks.
They're pretty cool. I like playing with puppets too.
So yes, we have evolved into other little weird characters throughout time. And Dave, when David gets to 2,000 subscribers at Junk Drunk Mantiques, Dave is actually going to go get to find a home. So we're very excited for Dave. And he will be coming with pants and his glasses as well. So you will get the whole shebang for Dave once we get Junk Drunk Mantiques to 2,000 subscribers. If I look like I'm itching and squirming a little bit, I am in the midst, on a personal note, of a hideous eczema breakout all over my body. So I am a little itchy. I'm so freaking itchy. My allergies are flared. I went to go get my nails done earlier today, and I got in the car, and the whole car was just covered with green pollen. It's just that time of year. So
it is.
All right, I'm scrolling down to look for more comments here. Yeah, natural puppeteers. I don't know, Peter. that's
natural dorks.
That's giving us a lot of credit. I don't know.
Too much credit.
Oh my gosh. Are we having a Christmas in July sale? Yes.
Ooh, I'm glad you asked.
The little birdie told me that, okay, so FYI, we're going to be going on vacay the first week in July. So we are going to, I'm looking at the calendar, guys. So we had decided, I believe a week from today, we are going to, just David and I, do a Christmas in July hardcore blowout next Sunday. So a week from today, it's going to be pre-Christmas in July, because at that point we'll still be in June 25th. And then we're going to be gone. And then we will be back. And when we are back, we are also planning a little Christmas in July fun thing as well.
Yes.
So,
and I will say, I'm sure Sarah's going to drop a video later this week. We're going to get all the Christmas in and go through it all to kind of get that all planned out. So
you will not believe the amount of vintage Christmas. And it's cool because I will say, as a picker, not everybody picks vintage Christmas year round like I do. Right. And I love that, because I'm like, ooh, where are the ornaments? Let me add them. And then I just accrue amazing stuff throughout the whole year. And then we do Christmas in July. And then, of course, we hit it really hard, like end of October-ish with the Christmas stuff as well. Yeah. So, okay, I'm looking up. All right. What in the world? Coopy's growing tobacco. I missed it. I'm going to have to, you guys. Oh, that's such a nice thing to say, Annette. Thank you so much. No, it isn't junk. It's actually really fun stuff. And every week I learn more about what I've found, which I think is really the benefit in doing this. It's a very hands-on learning experience. Thank you. I did drop a new video last night. And I just cannot wait to get into the Christmas stuff and show you guys. You won't even believe it.
I don't remember half of it, but I do remember there's like certain things that we found that I just remember, and I can't wait to get it out, like blow molds and some of those little ornaments.
Yeah.
Kitschy ones we found.
We have so many kitschy ornaments, David. Good grief.
I know.
Ridiculous. Sherry said, I don't watch reality shows, but I love your sourcing videos and, of course, the auctions. If you were doing a reality show about what you do, what would you call it? Can I be a producer? Very absolutely, yes, you
You
can.
can produce
And what would we call it? Oh gosh. Picking and
um,
grinning. Picking and grinning. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know.
kitchen that.
I-
I don't
we
know.
eat so many different styles of things too. Um, God, I don't even know. But picker, grinner, lover, sinners. I don't know.
Riding dirty with the Colemans. So
Red and dirty. Yeah, no. Let's see here. Is my Cupies smoke and grow tobacco? I don't even know what's going on with your Cupies, Evan. Evan has cigarette smoking Cupies. That's wild. Um, let's see. Hardcore sale next week sounds like adults only. No, it will be Christmas a week from today, though. We are going to be doing some vintage Christmas then. Question will ever see for another for oh, thank you so much, Carol. That is such a great question. Who knows what the future brings? We are definitely doing collabs in the future. It's been really wonderful just being able to do sales with David and I. And I will tell you the reason we went that direction for just David and I to do sales together is we literally cut our sales schedule in half, and we're basically selling the same amount in 2 sales that we were doing in 4. So for us, it was a time thing, it was an inventory thing, and it just made sense. But yes, we love to come up with other sellers, and hopefully will in the future. Yes, we definitely have some fun things planned in the future. When are you coming to Virginia? You can pop to West Virginia too. Renovative home, that is something that's so funny that you said that. A couple days ago, I was thinking, I wonder when we could plan a little trip out that way, because I would love to meet up with some of you guys and go to Blinko. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
David, what are you drinking?
It does look like Tang, but it's Gatorade Zero.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's nice orange flavor. Might have to put a little bit of vodka in there later. No.
Hot dog. All right. Karen, what's our favorite thing to do that's not thrifting and favorite thing to cook? I'll let you go first.
My favorite thing to cook, I would have to say, would be a tri-tip. Would be a tri-tip for sure. If you get that tri-tip and you get the rub on there just right and let it grill slowly, it's so tender and yummy. It's been a long time since we've had a tri-tip. Oh, Peaches woke up and she's limping.
Is she hurting?
Oh, she's okay. She's walking it off.
Okay.
But yeah, not thrifting. My favorite thing to do, travel. Really, I mean, sightsee type of travel. That doesn't have to do with thrifting or anything. Like when we went to Taos, it was amazing because we did thrift a little bit on our way back home, but it was just we got off the grid and just enjoyed being out in another total environment, basically. So
that's something that we've been watching. If you guys are Netflix people, we started the new season of Black Mirror a couple of days ago, and we of course enjoy binge watching different shows. But one of the latest episodes of Black Mirror, this guy was on what did they call it, David? A technology detox.
Yeah, technology detox.
And the last time we went out of town, we did that. We literally were not on our phones at all. We were just present. Of course, we were taking pictures and stuff like that.
And for navigation, but that's it.
Yeah, for navigation. But aside from that, we unplugged for a bit. And I recommend that for everybody for your mental health, because I think sometimes there's such a false sense, especially with YouTube and Instagram, that everybody's got like these perfect lives and everything's just so great. And that can be damaging to some people's mental health when they're like, everybody's got their shit together but me. But it's, it's not true. Usually that is a facade. And, nobody goes on YouTube and is like, here's all my personal crap. And if they're probably not anybody you want to necessarily sell from as a business or buy from as a business person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's vloggers and there's a time and a place for that. And then there's, what we do, which is content. I try to put out a video a week and then our 2 live sales a week, which is what we mainly focus on. But I definitely think if you can unplug at a different point through the summer, and even if that means missing a sale, don't
Right.
unplug. I'm just kidding. But yeah, do it for yourself, do it for your mental health. It's important. It's a good
It
thing.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm scrolling down. Do. Yes, I love shopping Christmas year round. Thank you so much, Spotty. I try. Yes, we will. Stay tuned. We have something planned for July. Gail said, I've been absent from lurking lately, but I really love you two humans. You're genuine and make me smile. That is so nice. And I will tell you, the feedback that we get from you guys keeps us going too. So thank you so much for just being kind. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see here. Oh, here's a good question from Carol. Do you ever go to yard sales? Find anything good?
Ooh.
David?
Well, we don't actually like plan a day around yard sales or garage sales. However, when we're out picking, if we see a sign, we'll go over to it. With that being said, most of the time we don't really get very lucky at garage sales. But I know there's some really good ones here because we have so much military that comes in and out, constantly rotating. So
Yeah. I think it's a matter of getting up and going. And on the days that we plan on getting up and going, because we have a really regimented schedule, we work this like an actual job. So like I can tell you what Monday is, Tuesday, and then our picking days are pretty much set. And the set picking days to get up early are usually reserved for estate sales. So
yeah.
I have people that are like, can you hang out Friday? I'm like, no.
No.
Fridays.
Friday.
Now Friday night I can, but Friday morning, no, never.
Right.
Let's see here. Yes, unplug. You guys do the same thing. It sounds like that's great.
That's great.
So Cute Fluff asked, David, favorite 2 items from your collection?
Favorite items to in my collection. 2 favorite items. Okay, I have a speed graphic, large format camera on a stand. That is A1, my favorite. And then, see, I have to look around, so don't get mad at me. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't want to answer this wrong. Honestly, this one is just like my favorite that I've had for a while, and it's right up behind my computer. It's a brass nameplate, and it says, "On this site in 1897, nothing happened," and then it has a star on each side. It's just different, weird, and it makes me kind of smile anytime I look at it. So
That's cool. That is a hard one, Krista,
it'll
because
change next year.
it's like a bizarre little kitsch museum up in here, and to have to nail down a favorite, it makes the others feel bad. No, I'm just kidding. Gosh. I would say, I mean, as a whole, my sad collection, and I don't mean my collection is sad. I have a collection. Let me rephrase that. I have a collection of sad pouty bears made by Knickerbocker, and they're the rubber-faced ones. And those are probably my favorite thing. I mean, I love those. I'll probably never ever part with them. And then narrowing it down to 2, boy, that's tough. Probably my Left and Bluebirds. I have a lot of pride and a lot of time in that collection
Nice
as well.
collection. Yeah.
So I love those. And I always tell David, I'm like, someday we may end up being vintage minimalists and we just sell everything and we hit the road and buy an RV and, who knows? I
You
don't know.
never know. You never know. Yeah.
But
Well, when we moved from Missouri to here, we kind of, turned into minimalists when we first moved in, and we liked it because we were constantly traveling and doing photography. So then once we were here more, and then we were doing vintage selling, especially during the winter on Instagram, that's when our collections really started beefing up.
True. Mere sales at B, not pretentious to actual sourcing and selling, not just here's me having breakfast videos. Right. Because I feel like, here's the thing, I feel like each and every one of us, whether you have a YouTube channel or not, we all have lives where we have breakfast and we eat lunch and, we do stuff like that. But nobody wants to see me.
Not that big a deal. Not that big a deal. No. If you guys wanted to watch me go live and eat juicy seafood yesterday, yeah, you would have unfollowed, unsubscribed because it's a hot mess.
goodness. I love that wordsmith. Heck yeah. Well, and we want to do some more stuff like that too. So this is a fun time for us to get feedback from you guys too.
Yeah.
An atomic MCM night is amazing. I will tell you, curating that though, wordsmith, will probably take a while because it's just so dang hard right now to find MCM atomic stuff and curate an entire sale around it. So where I might find a couple things throughout the week, doing a whole sale like that would be pretty epic. It would just take me a while to curate. Yeah,
Curate.
that's a good idea though. And that's the other thing too. If you guys have any ideas, sometimes we get stuck doing the same thing over and over again. And I love to hear from you guys. What would you like to see? What sounds fun to you? Um, Brad said, what's an item that you made the most profit on?
Ooh. Well, for me, it would be that Murano lamp, a Murano lamp. Or no, it was the singing bells, bowls.
The singing bowls. And we had $9 in them. And I think we made, oh gosh, what was it? Do you remember?
A little over 5.
Little over 5. One of my biggest picks was a set of, I don't remember. No, they were Briard. They were a set of poison Briard glasses in the original carrier. They were mid-century and they had the original tag on them. And I sold those for $5.85, I think, on a live sale. But actually, David, those sconces, the Art Nouveau sconces that we sold on the sale auction a while back, that was probably one of our best flips. We had 95 in them for the pair, and they went for 8 something.
Yeah, up there.
So that was a pretty decent, pretty awesome flip. But I'll tell you, recently, one of my better flips, I got a bag of Bakelite bracelets. Remember all the Bakelite? I've sold all those wonderful carved ones that were signed, San Francisco. I got the entire bag of those for $8. And you saw how many I sold. I sold each one for over 50. So you can do the math on that.
If you had put them on eBay, it would have been even a bigger flip because each one would have probably gone for 120, 150.
Yeah.
That I would say was one of the biggest scores. But the biggest flat out haul that Sarah did, she did this on her own. It was online, and she was working with an estate sale company. Got this amazing lot of Halloween, and that was almost 2 years ago.
No, that was this time last year, David.
Just last year?
I got this enormous lot of jadeite. I had this. I paid like $450 for this huge lot of jadeite, and I paid $441 for this huge lot of Halloween. And I bought them the same week, so that was almost $1,000 out in inventory that week. But I was like, it's going to be worth it. It's going to pay off, and it did. I think the Halloween lot that we had 441 in went over $4,000 in profit, and then the jadeite lot, about the same, about 3 somewhere in there. So yes, there is money to be made in this. You just have to be at the right place and the right time to get this stuff. Sometimes, because gosh, I had so much fun selling both of those. And since I have not seen an entire lot of jadeite or Halloween for sale, it was a local online auction company that did it, and I haven't seen one since.
Those are very few and far between.
Yeah. Melissa wants to know corporate jobs we've had before we started reselling. That's throwing it way back. Many moons ago, I was a customer service rep for Southwestern Bell, which then was bought out by AT&T later on. But I was union, and I worked customer service, and that was the job I had when David and I met. And of course, I had other jobs before that, but I was a student. And then after that, we did wedding photography for 18 years. And basically we started our wedding photography business from networking with my old AT&T coworkers. David shot a wedding for my boss, and it just snowballed from there. Then everybody wanted David to shoot their wedding. And we did that for 18 years. And Loved it. We're very successful at it. We've shot weddings all over the country. We've gotten to travel. We've been flown all kinds of neat destinations for it. And it was great. However, 46-year-old and 47-year-old Sarah and David, I don't think I ever want to do it again. It was nice.
I don't have the energy for that anymore. No.
No,
No.
no. But it was wonderful. We're very grateful, to have been able to do something so neat for as long as we did. And then once the pandemic hit, then our side gig of vintage put us here full time, and here we are.
Yeah.
So how crazy is that? I still, some days I'm like, is this my
Right.
job? Like, it feels like I'm almost doing something wrong because I work from home. I should be, busy in an office or, but yeah, it's insane.
Well, and for me, I never had a corporate job. I just, after high school, I went into the Army band and was in the Army band for like 6 years, got out, and then I started, I was a locksmith for, gosh, 3.5 years when I met Sarah. I was a on-call locksmith 24 hours a day. And then started learning photography, got a job at a photography print shop, and from there built our business, and here we are. So yeah.
Pretty cool. We've gotten a lot of self-employment years under our belt, and we worked for the man a lot of years, and self-employment is definitely amazing, but it has a lot of time suck that comes with it too, and the social media part of it is really the biggest portion, I think, to try to have to keep up with. Steele said, what's an item you intended to sell but kept, and did you regret not selling it? Well, that's a good question.
This one right here I intended to sell, and then I ended up keeping, and I'm actually very happy with it. I like the size in here, and beefs up my collection. So I sold my old one. Do I regret selling my old one? Yes.
A little bit. It was sad to see it go. Gosh, let's see. Intended to sell but kept, probably some of my early rubber faces that I scored years ago. So I have 2 Rushton Foxes, and initially I bought them thinking, oh, I'll definitely sell these. And I've just never been able to part with them. So they're still here. They're in the family room. Wordsmith says, what is your unfound holy grail? Mine is a cod marble bottle. Oh, that's cool. Wordsmith. I'm going to have to Google what a cod marble bottle is. Unfound holy grail. Hold on.
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Probably, gosh, I don't know. That is so tough. There's a couple Blinko pieces, glass, that I would just lay down and flip out over. Like, I would just lay down on the floor and like throw a little fit if I found.
Right.
Well, I don't know.
For me, my camera collection, if I can find a vintage, one of the earlier Leica cameras with a nice photojournalistic lens attached and some accessories, that would be my epic holy grail. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
I can't say. I don't know, because I have found so many things that I wanted along the way. I'll tell you something that's not necessarily a holy grail, but I've always wanted to find in the wild. And Lisa found one actually just this last week, a Palatnik. I've never found a Palatnik. I've never seen one. I've never held one. And they're little acrylic, basically lucite resin sculptures. They're cool. And they're really mid-century, but I've never seen one, never found one in the wild. Spotty said, when you visit some of the cool homes in Colorado estate sales and include the beauties of the homes. Yeah, there are some wonderful homes here. The video of the Frank Lloyd Wright's granddaughter, that one, when she designed the house and we got to go to that estate sale, that was really cool too. Yeah. I agree, Wordsmith. Amen to that. I'm trying to see all your comments, guys, so bear with me if I miss something. Hi, Kevin. Hello. All right, I'm scrolling down. Oh, Wordsmith. Yes. Murano chandelier. Who is the decorator of the house? Husband is in our house. I mean, I am for the most part, but David also, don't let him fool you. He has, I mean, you guys know, he's got a great eye. and we both will be like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that, or I love it, or I don't. So
Right.
we both kind of weigh in on decor, but I'm like the main arranger, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
So Karen says she's here and she's waiting on her furniture. Oh, Karen, I hope
Right.
your furniture. You've been waiting for weeks.
Hope it comes today.
I hope so too. I hope so too. Well, we wanted to chat for about 30 to 45 minutes, and by God, that just flew. How
Oh my
fun.
gosh,
Guys.
yeah.
Thank you so much for asking questions and keeping that flowing. Yeah, that's actually the fun of what we are doing here too, is we get to interact with you guys, whether it's in our Facebook group or here on Sundays and Thursdays. We love chatting with you guys and knowing what jadeite tilted ball pitcher. Daniel, I know your holy grail, and if I ever see it, I promise you, I'll let you know first. Uh, so cod marble bottles. I'm writing that down, wordsmith, because I want to go look at it after the sale. Cod marble bottles. I'm making myself a note.
Yeah.
I literally don't know what that is, but I'm guessing if it's your holy grail, it's probably awesome. So all right, you guys, we are going to move into the sales portion and we're going to get started a little bit early. Oh, there's Peaches.
Okay.
If you did not know from Thursday night, our little dog Peaches has a sprained front paw. So if you hear her yelping in the background, that is what's going on. We're not torturing dogs over here. She's had a rough week. She fell jumping from the chair to the couch, and we've had her to the vet and all of that. So she just has to stay quiet for like 6 weeks, no jumping for 6 weeks. That's that's easy. So first of all, I will tell you guys, thank you so much for making that chat fun, and to remember to be in live chat. That is exactly right. Or what's also called all messages, depends on your phone or computer how it shows. And guys, while you're here, 146 of you, please make sure, if you have not already subscribed to Drunk Mantiques, please do so. And also subscribe to my channel, the traveling button, while you're here. And we are growing our channels, and every bit of interaction that you guys do and engagement definitely helps. So yes, new buyers, if you think you want to bid on something tonight and this is your first rodeo, email us at ttbsarahc@gmail.com. This is my email. Email us your YouTube name, your real name, and your shipping address, and we will invoice you through PayPal. Let's see, we will be invoicing tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, for tonight's sale. So, and Thursday night sale has already been invoiced. So, all right. Thank you guys. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Yes. We also, I'm going to pin that. We are not doing just in case tonight. David, if you want to pin, no, wait, it's on my channel. I'll pin it. So we started trying out no just in case last Thursday. And I know it was kind of weird for everybody, but we're going to try it again tonight. No, just in case last Thursday. Oh God, there's me. Okay, so hold on. I'm going to pin that comment. Where did it go, Karen? There it is.
Oh, Daniel just said eBay is down. Wow.
No. That's why you should be at the Coleman Collective now. That's
rain or shine.
eBay is down. Well, that's weird. That never happens. Okay. So, no, just in case tonight, we are doing just straight bids. We will give you a 15-second countdown. We are going to put the bids up on the screen. If you have questions, feel free to ask. We have a wonderful chat here. Everybody is more than willing to help. It looks like all my mods are in the house tonight. Karen Williams is going to be doing the bid ins. Thank you so much, Karen. So make sure that you pay attention. And yeah, we're going to get started. Hey, Gloria, we love to see lurkers. And if you're someone that loves to watch, but you don't buy or comment, that is okay too. Just pop in and say hi once in a while. And we're just glad you're here. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Shannon. Dusty, it is great to see you guys. We are going to get started. David, did you want me to start first? Do you want to start first?
I can start first if you want. I know you probably could use a drink of water.
Drink of water? Yeah, okay. So we'll get David up on the screen. Here we go.
Okay, and we had just all been talking about how we like to go find such amazing things we've never brought before. So I have
As he giggles.
my first item is going to be for choice, and okay, I have this pair. This is from a while back. The buyer fell through, so I've had them, and I'm holding on to them for an Americana display with 4th of July coming up. Might as well see if these could find a little home. So the first choice is going to be the pair of these Apollo glasses. They're little tumblers, and these were done in the late '60s into the '70s because what they did was they made them in the '69, and then they had to change it because a couple of the people that were originally going to be on their mission had to change and yada yada yada. But these are going to come together for $8. Next in the choice, and this is like an Americana choice. Next up is a bicentennial year license plate from Maryland. And I know we've got some Maryland people out there, and these are great to put in your Americana display. Put stuff in front of it, or just have this hanging up on the wall. So I'll show you. And there's a mild rust, but for the most part, they're pretty in good condition. So this one is your second choice for $8. And third, but not least, we have Montana. Montana Big Sky bicentennial plate. And it looks like the last time this one was used or registered was '83.
Wow. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I like the 76 on there as well.
Yeah.
For the bicentennial.
Well, and that's what's cool is most of the states did some sort of bicentennial plate. So like when you're doing different types of displays, it really looks cool.
These are great too for a 4th of July display because you got all your red, whites, and blues as well.
Yeah. Yep. Sandra, I see your 8. Thank you so much. And Dee is asking for the email.
Oh, if one of my mods could put in the email for us
Yeah.
real quick. Thank you, guys.
All right. So the choice is for Maryland bicentennial plate, Montana bicentennial plate, and the last choice is the set of 2 Apollo little low balls. And they say that's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. Neil Armstrong, July 20, 1969. And that's for the Apollo 11. And they made these glasses in the 12 and the 13 and in the 14. So you can definitely build up your collection, but you can also get the tumblers and different. And they even have the water bottle or the decanter that I've sold a few times. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. Sandra, I see your 8. And once again, we are not doing just in cases tonight. No just in case. All right, and I'll hold up the choices like that. 15, awesome. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm just trying to get my middle finger to stay down.
Oh my God, the suspense. That almost killed me just now.
Shannon is behind. So yeah, so make sure
you lag, honey. Yeah. And you probably won't see this for another 10 minutes or so.
All right, there's our bid end. So Gail, you came in with 10. So you get first choice, and we'll keep it real simple. We'll go Maryland, Montana, glasses, or Apollo.
Those are so cool, though. Seriously. I mean, I know we've sold a lot of Apollo glasses in the past, but they're some of my favorites.
They're mine too.
They're perfect for a cocktail. I will tell you, I have drunk out of these as well.
I have one that I saved for myself. Okay, Gail, thank you so much. I got you for the glasses. Thank you. And then Sandra, let me know, Sandra, if you would like the bicentennial Maryland or the Montana, or just put pass if you were wanting the glasses. And that would be at 8.
Awesome.
All right, and I'll just watch the comment for it. Thank you, guys.
No worries. No worries. Both tags what she wanted. Great. I'm so glad you got what you wanted.
That's cool. I have a whole bunch of tags in our garage where I ship all around the top of the garage. I love.
Everywhere we've lived, we have a tag for in our garage. So it's fun. All right,
Let's
guys. Let me think. What am I doing? Okay. I'm gonna do these as a twofer tonight, and I was so thrilled to find them actually together. And I'm gonna start the twofer at $20. And first up is this really pretty Lusterware little kind of a squatty starfish, and it has a hook. So that way you can hang a towel on it or a robe. And of course, this is designed for your mermaid bathroom. I mean, is there anything else? Is there any place else you would really put this? That's just
no.
the tag that was on the back, but it is a nice iridescent lusterware, as you can see. And it's a really pretty kind of a pale peach color. So really very natural, like a neutral beach look. Coming with it is the matching seahorse. So this is just a figurine, and he is almost 9.5 tall to the very top right here. In great shape, no chips or cracks whatsoever. It is signed, looks like VRS. So it is signed on the bottom, which tells me likely these were hobbyist pieces that were done probably in the 60s, 70s for a nautical themed home or nautical themed bathroom. So really, really cute together. And this is a great deal for both of them.
Yes.
This again is like 9.5 inches tall, and I did not measure the little sea starfish, so that way you know how big he is and how much space he'll take up. 7 inches.
A big
So
starfish.
7 inches at the largest part on the starfish, and then these are coming together. So look at his little tail,
That's cool.
swirled up, very sweet.
We've been talking about Christmas, and so now all I can imagine is putting a little Santa hat on top of the seahorse.
Yes. So 1 week from today, we are doing a really big Christmas in July. So definitely come and hang out with us. If you love vintage Christmas, we will be bringing a ton of it. So $20 for the Lusterware seahorse and the matching little starfish hanger. So pretty for your mermaid bathroom. Great to, if you are not one that has or likes a lot of color, these are really pretty and neutral, kind of a peachy off-white luster.
Yeah.
And I am not seeing any interest, but we'll bring them back for the recap because we just got started. So $20 if anybody wants to get in on these. Thank you guys.
All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead, and I have a fun game here. I've been wanting to bring, and I keep on forgetting to grab it. So I've got it this time. London Bridge, and yeah, look at him. He's so He's freaking out. He's like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna fall down." This is made in 1972 by Shaper Manufacturing Company, or Shapper. They did the cootie, the cootie. In fact, I
Oh,
think it
yeah.
says it on there. Yeah,
My
they did
mom had a cutie.
a cootie company. Basically, is what they're known for. But let me show you how it is. And I will say this is from an estate sale, and Sarah took it all apart and made sure it is all there. So you have 2 to 4 players, and it tells you how to play the game. But I'm just going to show you the parts. So you have the cars, and you have the bridge, and 4 flags, and then let's read about it. Each player takes one colored set of vehicles and lines them up, and pushes that number, blah, blah, blah. Bridge is to fall is eliminated, and then the cars go back. So yeah, it looks like just a fun game to have some bridge incidents. So I don't know.
I
I'm
really
thinking,
like Beetlejuice face because that's usually me
yeah,
when you're balancing stuff.
yeah. They're like, oh no, it's an epic fail. But yeah, I think it's really cool. It's really neat how they made it, and the graphic on the box is pretty epic indeed. Let me open it up just to show you. So it has even the packing material in there. Okay, smarter than the box. So I'll show you like each piece. I don't even know if it's been put together. Most
Built in
likely.
1831.
That's a
Yeah.
nice bridge you got there, son. And then we've got different parts of the roads, and so they click together, and then once you get too many cars on there, and fail. So yeah, a really cool game. I think if you set it up for the kiddos, or like during Christmas time, that'd be really cool. Like set it up so you can just play it.
Wordsmith, it's I-95 in Philly. Yeah. Yes, it is me when David does the balancing act. Indeed. Yes. It's at 20, guys. It's on the screen. I don't know if you can see the bids on the screen, but look where David just pointed and you'll see there's the bid on the screen. Can you guys not see it? I've got it up on the screen.
Let's make sure they can see it. It should be.
Yeah.
Right. But Karen's
the
in
starting
20.
price was 20, right?
18, but
18.
she put in 20.
Okay. And I don't know.
Okay.
Did we never put the starting price in? Oh, 20 for both.
Karen is bidding on your mermaid.
Oh, okay.
Maybe she's not in top. She's in top chat.
Okay. I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. Okay. So I don't think anybody else was bidding on it. And if that was what Karen was bidding on, Karen, clarify for us for sure if you're bidding on David's game or if you're bidding on the mermaids.
There was no start bid for my game then.
There was no start bid. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we're slipping tonight, guys. I'm sorry. All right. So Karen, I'm going to give you the mermaid and starfish for 20. The seahorse. There we go. And we'll get David back over here. If anybody else wanted to get in, the starting bid on this, David, was
18. I've already got it.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Apologies.
And I typed it in for Karen, so hopefully she'll see that and then get into live. But so if any interest, London Bridge, yes, it is $18. And it does have its complete box and all the toys and parts inside. And the best part is the fact that it has the instructions on the back of the box, so that way you can actually still play it without having to Google it.
That's cool. Yeah. Yay, no Googling.
No Googling. And there goes Tato's again. And we're like a little bit early starting, so the dogs haven't eaten yet, so they're kind of getting weird. But all the parts are down in there. I want to find a car. I just never find it. Oh, there we go. Oh, they're in the bag. So I'll show you the car and the flags. So we've got the cars all in there. And we do have, it looks like, oh, that's like the original purchase.
Yeah. Even that's cool.
Flags in
I love that you've got the little British flags. That's so fun. Because it is a bridge.
It is. And then here is your spinner. So you're going to spin, and then you can move so many movements. Okay, there's Karen. 20 was for Seahorse. Perfect. Hey V, how you doing? But I'm not seeing any interest, so I'm going to put this all back in because I don't want to misplace any. 1972, the same game maker that made the cutie game, if you remember that. So that same maker. So $18 for the whole toy game, and it's all there. So really fun.
Awesome. All right. If you want to claim David's game, $18. Sorry for the confusion. And everybody stop real quick and just make sure that you are in live chat or all messages. If you are in top chat, you're going to pick up a lag, especially if you're bidding. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you may have to go out, come back in. Yeah, Karen, thank you. But I've got you down. All right. So I'm going to start with some textile pieces. What the heck did I do with them? There they are. Okay, they're hiding. I do that every single sale. I lose my stuff that I'm bringing.
I'll be right back.
You're fine.
Tell me the price, though.
I'm starting these at $18 for choice. And I'm going to show you this one exactly how I found it, which I thought was really neat. And this is a pheasant crewel. And they have the little pheasant card down here that this was made from, not from a kit. How impressive is this? So this is absolutely lovely. It's 11 by 14, and you've got the little wheat at the bottom, and this is on linen. And you can see you've got the pheasant flying and completely spread out with the little clouds. And I thought, this would be great in a man cave or anywhere you like the birds of like game birds. But I thought it was great because there's the card that they actually designed the crewel from. So when I found it, it was like this. And I was like, oh my gosh, even though the bird is flying a different way, you can totally see how they designed it from the card, which I thought was neat. The back is just sweetly finished and has a wire for hanging. And again, this one is an 11 by 14 and it is done on linen and it is behind glass. Now, if you wanted to reframe it in a different frame, you certainly could. 11 by 14 is a great size, like a standard size. So you're good to go. So that's choice one. Choice two is a cross stitch that I found this week. And I love what it says. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. And look at the sweet detail in this. This is also on linen behind glass. Really, really cute. And on the back is the best part because it gives you a little detail about it. So it says presented Christmas 2007, needlework done 1980s, signed Wilma Went in Morton Grove, Illinois. So this made it all the way to Colorado. We don't know how, but it was Wilma's sweet handiwork. And I just love what it says. And I think the colors are pretty groovy too. It goes with a lot of like awesome avocado, gold, and orange. So good. So these are your two choices between textile art prints. You've got your awesome pheasant crewel, and the detail on it is epic. And you know what? I forgot to measure the second one because it's a little smaller than the first one that was 11 by 14. So this would be 13 by 10. Okay.
Pee-wee, Sarah, and I have both had pheasant many a time.
Oh, yes. My dad was a big hunter and would go to Western Kansas. And yes. Oh, I'm holding it up. So I'm just asking $18 for choice on these if you're interested. 10 by 13 on this one, 11 by 14 on this one. And of course, you can take the card out. I just have it in there to show you. But it looks really nice. You could reframe this one if you want to. And this one has been professionally framed. So I think that's a great price. Someone spent a lot of time on these. And yeah, it would look great with Southwestern decor. But I just think, like I said, this quote is really cool. And then this would also work maybe in a man cave with some antiques, or if you have any taxidermy, it would be really cool as well. So I don't see any interest in these. We'll have to bring these back for the recap too. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Right, here we go. I've got some smalls, and let me put this in here. So I have smalls, and they're coming for choice, and we'll try to do this without dropping anything. Here we go. So first up, we have this little ceramic owl. There's no marking on the bottom. There's no chips, so he's in great condition, but he's fully lacquered up, nice and shiny. He's a little top heavy, so I'm just going to balance him at a curve. So that is your first choice. He measures like right about 1.5 inches. He's from an estate sale, along with these two came from an estate sale, and these two are connected. You can see, and let's see if you can come in focus. So Edison or Editions in Porcelain, Egerton, Wisconsin. So these were made in Wisconsin, and they kind of remind me of like the Joseph owls, just like the style, but they're porcelain, and you can see I love their eyes, how they are kind of inset a little bit. So yeah, we've got a single hooter, we've got a pair of hooters. Next up in the choice, I've got two Hagen Redeker pieces. I've got this little itty bitty skunk, and he wants to find a family to hang out with, some animals. So he's just a little feller. No damage on any of these. Next up is another Hagen Redeker, and he is a little bear cub.
They're friends.
They're friends. They're little forest friends. Does a bear poop in the woods? And then the skunk, like, yep. So there you go. And then I have one more, and he is totally in his wrong element. And this guy is a cute little flamingo, bone china. Now he has its original sticker, and it's made by Bug House in Taiwan.
I love the Bug House miniatures. I actually have several in our miniature little cabinet in our bedroom. They're so cute.
Yeah, they are really awesome. So I'm gonna just hold them up here and get them on there. So there are our choices. Little bear, you don't have to be so shy. Get in there. So these guys are like an inch, a little over an inch. He's an inch, 2 inches long, and then he's about an inch and a half tall, and then he's about 2 inches tall, just to give you an idea. And I don't know if you noticed, but this printer tray behind me, that antique printer tray, I'm going to be bringing that in just a little bit. These all do fit in printer tray holes, so they're nice sizes if you have a tray or a shelf that you're using that has different size holes. You can definitely fill it in, the taller ones with this guy, But I love my miniatures. I like having a miniature shelf to change out here and there.
Mm-hmm. Those are cute. And the Hagen Renekers too, guys. I'm not sure if you're aware, but they go for quite a bit. They're very expensive little collectibles, but they're cool.
Yes, they are.
Anytime we find the Hagen Renekers, we try to snag them. And Bug House is pretty much my favorite too.
Yeah, yeah. They're all really nice. So we're going to go ahead and count down. I just wanted to note these are more these are more of a porous type porcelain, and then this one is the heavy shellacked, just to show you the difference. But let's go ahead and count down. Cute Fluff's in at 12. And when we do picking on our choices, we're just going to do it real simple with flamingo, owl, hooters, skunk, and bear. So it'll be really easy. If you guys are bidding, definitely stick around to see if you get a chance. No, just in cases.
Hi, JG.
Hi, JG. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stop, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just some littles for your shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Littles for your shelf, for yourself. Oh.
Aw.
We were doing good. I know, I like the bear too.
So
and
good.
looking for our bid in from the wonderful Karen.
Awesome. All right. So Lizzie for 16 is going to get first choice. And then Cute Fluff's going to take second choice. If you bid on these at all in the stream, stay tuned because you'll probably get a chance at the one or ones you want. Thank you, JG, for the super sticker. That is so kind. All right. So Lizzie, let us know. Flamingo.
Lizzie is taking the flamingo.
You got it. Krista, which one or ones do you want?
And we'll go owl, hooters, skunk, or bear.
Yes.
Yeah, the flamingo was nervous. He's safe now.
He's nervous.
He's nervous.
All righty. So, Krista, let us know, or you can say pass. And then behind Krista, Krista's skunk.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Got you for your little skunky.
Trina.
Trina.
Owl, hooters, or bear. And then behind Trina would be Lizzie. And then behind Lizzie would be Daniel.
And that's a little bear cub. Clean look.
Yes, little bear cub. Hi, Simone. Hi, Mike. Hi, guys. Cute,
so we'll
cute.
Just wait and serve. Thank you, guys.
All right. So,
okay, Trina wants the hooters. Hoot, hoot.
Trina's taking the hooters. And then Daniel at 9. Do you want owl or bear? Or you can take both, or you can just say pass. Either way. And I think that was everybody. Yeah.
Yep. Daniel, you got to pass. I know you're going to pass. Pass. Thanks, Lenny. Gosh. And I'll just watch the comments then.
Okie dokie.
All right. Okay, no worries. I thought you wanted the flamingo, Daniel. So I'll bring these other two back for the recap.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
All right, you guys. I am going to do a brooch choice. I tied into some really lovely brooches at an estate sale over the weekend. And these are some are antique, some are not. There's 4 of them. And for choice, we're going to start these at $18. Okay.
A clean look, it's 10 if you want the bear.
And you can just say, I want the bear, and you can go ahead and get it. All right. So this first one is stunning. And I want you to just take a second and look at it. It has etched roses in the middle of that huge, large, faceted glass stone. This is made by a brand. I'm going to spell it because I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Neiger. It's Niger, I believe. And it is a Czech company. This is blue glass with filigree, and it is in excellent condition. It is 2.5 inches wide, and it has no missing rhinestones. You can see on the back that it is quite old, and it does have kind of the old style pin. Just stunning. Yeah, I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, somebody this for their collection. It's just gorgeous. And the blue is such a lovely deep blue. So that is going to be choice number 1 is the Czech blue glass with filigree. Okay. Choice number 2 is this beautiful citrine stone, and it is a larger stone. And then we've got almost what feels kind of like a brass patina, and this is also got one of the old school kind of pins, and you can see the patina on the back side too. But look at the facets and how pretty this stone is. I just loved it. And I really like the fact that it looks old. You could pin it like this, or you could use it like this. Either way, it's just stunning, right? So pretty. And that is going to be choice number 2. Number 3 is really cool. I've never found one of these before. This is an Austrian blue slag glass brooch, and it also looks to be possibly antique. I am not sure of age on this. I could not find it. But it is, you can see on the back, you can see the blue slag,
Wow.
and you can feel it. It is glass.
I missed this. I didn't see this. This is beautiful.
Yes, yes. I got this at the estate sale with Jessica when she got. So fun story. These brooches were not actually supposed to be at that estate sale. They were coming to another one she's doing in like a couple weeks, but she was sorting them while I was there at a different estate sale, and I was like, "Ooh, can I go through these?" And she was like, "Yes, absolutely." So I got to actually pick these brooches early before anybody else. So this is going to be choice number 3, the Austrian blue slag. And then number 4 is a large champagne, what is called a smoky topaz or citrine. I don't know which one, but it's marked 865 on the back, which typically would be like a European silver marking. And you can see it's got the gold overlay. And then it is silver underneath, and there's the 865 marking. Look how lovely the facets are on this as well. And then the little white stones go all the way around. They are not pearls. They are actually little stones that are white. So it is a nice large one. Really, really pretty. Let me show you behind white. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Yeah. So those are your 4 choices. Okay. So I'm going to show them to you again. This is number 1.
God, it's so ornate.
Isn't it gorgeous? That is number 1, antique Czech glass. Number 2, citrine amber with the worn patina, really pretty. Number 3 is the Austrian blue slag glass in this really ornate, lovely looking, kind of an Art Nouveau style facet design.
Yeah.
And then the last one is the champagne smoky topaz, and it is beautiful. I'm going to start thank you. Thank you so much, Amy. They're gorgeous. And again, I got to pick these before anybody else, so I was excited. 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. We are not taking just in case bids. So if you want it, throw out the bid. Thank you guys so much. They are absolutely stunning.
Yes, they are.
Beautiful.
I agree, Pee Wee.
Mm-hmm. Always
Thank
good to see the latches. Yes, there's my bid in. Thank you, Karen. Okay, so D Maynard, you are going to have
you.
first choice, my dear. So this is number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. You can take all of them, or you can take multiples, or just one. Yeah, these are actually quite a good price. I did pay up for these. We were talking about paying up for vintage. I paid up for these a little bit, but they're so pretty. I had to.
Yeah. And then less is going to be right after the D.
Okay. And then less. All right. So D, let us know. And then less. Thank you, Barbara. I have some more coming too tonight. And the next ones I have are kind of whimsical. They're fun.
Ooh, whimsical. That's fun.
Whimsical.
D wants number 1.
Number 1. You've got it, D. That is yours.
And so
and
less.
then less. Do you want number 2, number 3?
She wants 2 and 4.
All right. 2 and 4 are yours. Thank you so much.
And then K Honkala is in at 25 as well.
Okay, let me know on this one if you wanted the slag, the Austrian slag, number 3. And Kay, if not, just say pass. And then it would go to Susan Lynn.
Correct.
Okay, so I will wait to hear from you, Kay. And then Susan Lynn, you are next up if you are interested in the blue slag. Thank you so much, guys.
Perfect. All right. So I have a choice, and Kay passed. No worries. Thank you. So that means I believe it was Sandra.
Sandra?
Or no, Susan Lynn. Sorry. Susan Lynn.
Okay. Susan Lynn, did you want the blue slag?
She said yes, please, and thank you.
You got it, girly. Thank you guys so much.
You guys are all over it. Thank you, guys. Okay, Karen, I have letters. All right, here we go. So I have vinyl, and I'm super excited about them. It's a weird mix of vinyl, but that's kind of how I pick vinyl. I pick for the subject matter and hope for good results. Now, this first one is obviously the Partridge family. I'm going to go ahead and take the note off for now. So it does still have its original plastic over it. It is in really good condition. The cover itself doesn't have any tears that I can see. The album itself, the vinyl, is in great condition, no scratches. Just kind of pull it out just a little bit here. So you can see it is in good condition, just needs a little dusting. So this one right here is titled Up to Date with the Partridge Family. And I think these dates are all their birth dates, but I don't know for sure. Oh, starting price is $12 for choice. Yeah, $12 for choice. And so I'm going to show you, we've got all of them on there. And then on the back, you have the Partridge Family bus, which is really great. And even some little ads down here to do a mail-in for the fan club. But the music on here, let's see. We've got I'll Meet You Halfway, You Are Always on My Mind, Doesn't Somebody Want to Be Wanted, I'm Here, You're Here, Umbrella Man. Ooh, that sounds fun. Lay It On the Line, featuring David Cassidy. So yeah, really good songs, a very groovy cover, great for a nice groovy background behind some of your stuff. So that is your first guy here. Oh, thanks, the bag lady. I like that. The bag lady. Thank you so much. So that is your first choice. Second choice. Love this album. I've sold it once before a while back. This is the Batman TV theme for the black and white Batman. I'm sure you all remember. It has on the cover, it has like the black and white graphics. And we've got the Batmobile up here. I don't know who that guy is. Iceman. I don't know. But what I really love is the middle part. It's so kitschy for Batman. You don't expect something like that.
And so is the penguin. You know, the penguin's a villain, and he's just real cute.
They are. And the cool thing is when they made this album, They made it, and it even shows down here. Important message: the beautiful full color illustration on the opposite side is made specifically for framing or as a pinup for your child's room.
Snazzy.
It is the full image. Well,
That's
almost
cool.
lost the vinyl. The vinyl is in great condition. It is definitely playable, and it's a really very collectible piece because it was geared towards kids from Panda Children's Records. And this one was in, I wrote it down, 1966. So this is 1966. The Partridge Family was 1971. Oh, what did I just do?
You're good.
Okay. I'm hitting my computer. I'm just a mess today.
You're fine. You're doing
Last
good.
but not least, I wanted to bring this one out. We've got South Pacific. It's an oldie but a goodie, classic. The most awkward kiss you'll ever see on an album. And I think the cover is great for like a tiki bar or anything like that. Or if you have a mermaid bathroom, could definitely work. It's in great condition. It does have the original vinyl, of course, and it is in good condition as well. But yeah, South Pacific, and this was from 1959, or no, 1958. My bad.
Wow.
So great vinyls to play, but also great illustrations for hanging up on the wall.
Those are classics. Thanks,
They
Small.
really are.
Good to see you, hun. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Smalls. All right, so I'm going to put these back on here. So South Pacific, Batman, and that's the Batman theme. In fact, let me see. No. Let me see. Yeah, it's plus the Joker laughs. So there's laughs. There's riddle, riddle, riddle. Take off wheels, like screeching wheels. Different sound effects, and penguins walk. So just like sound effects from the cartoon. And then, of course, Partridge Family from 1971. And that's the Up to Date is what it's called.
That's so great. I love the groovy graphics and fonts and colors on that one too.
I do too. It's a good one. All right, so Karen Chase in Vintage is in at 15. She doesn't have a couch, but she's going to get herself a record. Right? All right, here we go. I'm going to hold them all up so you can see 3 different albums. So if you're interested, put in a bid now.
And we're not doing just in case tonight, so here we go.
Correct. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And these kids just want to get on the bus and go sing to a bunch of people. I love that one.
So good.
Franny, I see you're 20. Thank you so much.
And there's the bid end.
Franny, you timed it just right. So, Franny, you get first choice. I already got them out of order. So, Partridge Family is A. Just put in A. Or Batman is B. And okay, perfect. Thank you, Franny. So, Franny, I got you for A. Very groovy. And then, Karen Chase in Vintage was in. So let me know, Karen, if you are interested in Batman, that's B, or C, South Pacific, or just put in pass if you were wanting the Groovy Family. Okay, she's passing. And I think that was everybody.
Yeah.
But okay, perfect. Then I will bring these back for the recap.
Okay. All right, David, we're going to do that 2-part thing again.
Okay, yes. Let me write this down real quick.
Well, take your time. I'm going to put in the starting bid here.
Okay.
So I have, if you watched my video from that I dropped yesterday, I have a couple of quilts that are coming from that video. And I'm going to show you one, and David's going to show you one. So we're going to both get up on the screen here. So the first one up for choice is so nice. These are so cool. This is a pink Sunbonnet Sue hand stitched quilt. It's 88 by 70. And there are some little areas that I want to note that have lost a little bit of stitching. Okay. See, like right up in here.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. But again, like the majority of the little Sunbonnet Sues are in great shape. I'm going to spread this out and show you. There's so many. And then the stitching on this is so nice. And I love the weight of this quilt. This is what I would call a summer quilt, in my opinion, because it's very lightweight. It's not a heavy one. And it's really, really sweetly made. All of the little sunbonnet Sues are in different coordinating colors. And I love that they don't have faces. They're just kind of abstract. And this does not have any stains on it, which I think is wonderful. And the back is just a lovely white cotton quilt backing. But look how beautifully the edging is done all the way around. So you've got like a nice stripe. And then you have all of your little ladies. Yes. And then you've got the pink squares, and then you've got the little ladies. And again, this one that I have measures 88 by 70. So it is just wonderful. And Mary wanted Batman at 12.
I already got it.
Okay, good.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So you have choice between mine or the one David's about to show you. Also Sunbonnet Sue, just a different version.
Here we go. All right.
There we go.
This one's a little bit bigger, I know.
Yes. The one David has is 92 by 84. So it's pretty sizable. And the one I have is 88 by 70. So these are just lovely. They're handmade, hand stitched, and just so sweet. I know a lot of you guys love quilts. And again, these are definitely what I consider summer quilts. They are absolutely perfect as a bedspread. Great if, yes, you wanted to take a picnic. I also will tell you from a photography background, I love quilts like this if you want to go with the fam to the park and spread them out and take cute pictures. These look really nice as a picnic blanket or a background to kind of wrap up in. Yeah. Very, very sweet. And they're in good shape.
They really are.
It has just a little misstitching. David's, I don't think, has any misstitching. Some of the little girls, their bonnets are just kind of rough. Like they just they sewed it and then they finished it, and that was that. So, but these are wonderful. And I love the colors too. Very springy and happy. Nice and light. And just gorgeous. So we are going to start a countdown. We are not doing just in case bids. This is going to be for choice of whichever one, or you can take them both if you win. So Karen says she went to school with Sunbonnet Sue. Hot dog.
Oh,
all right. Here we go. No just in case bids. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
yeah, very.
5, 4, 3, I can't see you, 2, 1.
All right, we're at 115 with Robin. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much for your bids. Just beautiful and so soft. They're worn to perfection. That's my favorite thing about old quilts.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you guys so much for all of your bids. Annette's at 150. Robin Cormier is at 115. And there is my bid end. Okay. So Annette Mayfield, congratulations. Let us know if you want pink or green, or you can take them both. That is your prerogative as the winner. And then Robin Cormier is second choice at 115. And then Annette, stay tuned. Oh, wait, no, Annette was the winner. Sorry. Duh. And then Robin, Annette.
It is so, oh my God. So
left. No, Spotty would be third.
Annette wants both.
Okay, you've got it, Annette. Congratulations. They are wonderful. Thank you so much.
I'm kind of happy that they're staying together since they were,
They were found together at that estate sale, so they are staying together. That's pretty great. Cool. Thank you so much. Okay, David, it is your turn. I'll give you a little minute to regroup.
All right. Let's
thank you for helping
me. You know what? It is 6 just past the 30, and we have a few giveaways tonight, as usual. So I'm going to start off with my giveaway.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I have this, and remember the toy, guys? You remember the toy antique or estate sale that was just epic. This was one of the toys in it, and I've held on to it because I just love it. It is
It's
made out of cardboard and paper, and it still works. So I'm going to show you on the bottom. We still have the made in Japan with the origami design, and we've got that happy little elephant. He's all about playing his like one-man band. The other side with the kazoo is the bulldog, and he almost looks like he's not. I don't know what that looks like, but we'll just leave it to the. But
really nice,
yeah, he kind of looks like he's hitting the hits on the. But what's cool is it's an accordion toy, so you can see the checkered paper still intact.
awesome.
Yeah, it comes out of the little squeakers. So this is a freebie giveaway. I'm looking for the fourth letter D as in David. Fourth letter D, and this is your accordion. I got the bulldog. D, and
This one say Germany or Japan? I couldn't remember.
Japan, and then it's got the little origami design.
Awesome.
So I'm looking for the fourth D.
1, 2, 3. Okay, you can only enter once, FYI. You can only enter once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Birkenstock girl, Mary B, coming to you.
That's coming to you with your Batman. So let me write that down real quick. Mary B. Awesome.
Congrats, Mary B.
Congrats. I love that little toy. It's so fun. So now let's go ahead and go on to something really unique. Well, not unique, but to me, it's unique depending on what you do with it. So this is Pyrex, and I'm going to have to use some black here. So this is a Pyrex beaker, number 3022. And I will say Pyrex still does make these. They make them a little different paint, different etching. But this is the 1,000 milliliter beaker, and it's huge. So it measures right at 18 inches long. And what I like about this, and these aren't cheap, these are very expensive. But what's cool about this is if you are doing like, oh, Sarah, I'm starting this off at 30.
Okay.
I'm doing bad today.
You're doing fine.
So I'm starting it off at 30. It is a really nice piece of glass, obviously, if you are into doing some science, doing some experiments. But I think this would be amazing with your like Halloween decor. Oh yeah, no, Sally, it's not, but you could definitely do something like that with
it. A graduated cylinder, yes, indeed. And these are very valuable and collectible at this point too, which I think is so cool. A lot of people use them for, like David said, Halloween displays, but we put actually the long incense sticks in this on the way home, and I was like, that looks so good.
Yeah, so like if you do like the long incense sticks, yes, they will stick just out of there. So you can use them to hold them. Flower, so many cool ideas that you can do with it. But I just love it. I think it's also great if you have like a student, a room that you're kind of like going with a student vibe. This gives you that. And I dig it. I think it's awesome. And it has the hexagon base, just so you can see that. Now you see it is a little dirty. It is not sick glass or anything. It just needs another rinsing. Snowbird shirt, my neck.
Yes, Utah. Yes, that's great, Shannon.
Yeah. And Jamie, I see you in at 30. Thank you so much. I'll show one more time, and then we can do a countdown. I'll put white behind it so you can see.
How cool.
So the white is overlay on the glass, and it's all in really good condition. These do tend to start getting scratched up after a few science projects, some Breaking Bad moments. But yeah, Walter White, I feel you, Amy. I feel it. So
anytime we find the Pyrex pieces, Amy, instantly what we think of. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just unique, interesting stuff to decorate your house with, for sure. So let's go ahead and count her down. Jamie's in at 30. Thank you so much. Yeah, propagate. You could definitely do some really cool propagation because you've got all of this to see the roots just growing. So many possibilities. So let's go ahead and count her down. We'll keep the shipping cheap, and it'll get there in one piece.
Yeah, I like that idea with little Cracker Jack charms or Skittles. You could do a lot with it. It's just cool.
Yeah, it's cool. All right, let's count her down. 15 doll heads. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, I really like the idea of filling it with candies, doll heads, just a whole bunch of crap. Just put a whole bunch of
The
stuff in
whole bunch. Yeah. Parts. Yeah.
parts. Put
Uh,
parts in there.
doll parts. Yeah.
All parts. All right, there's our bid end. So Jamie, this is coming to you for 30. Thank you so much.
Congrats. All right. So remind us at 7. We're gonna do another giveaway. All right. So I don't want to sell these. All right. I was talking to Karen about this yesterday, and she's like, you really should just keep it. But I got too much stuff. I can't keep everything. So I'm selling it. And you guys know that I bring what I like. And I really like both of these.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, yeah, I can't believe you're bringing this.
I know. David even told me, he's like, Sarah, you really should keep that.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Okay. We're going to sell it. We're going to sell it. Here we go. Before I change my mind. I am starting these at 24 for choice. And I'll tell you why. These came out of that estate sale. You guys saw me find these this last week. And she has an oilcloth face. And it is all hand painted, 100% hand painted on oilcloth. Now, most of these this age, like either have a scuzzed up face or that hand painting is gone. And then look at her little squatty body. She sits super sweetly. She was made out of what would be like old feed sack material calico. And I just loved her. I could not leave her behind. Look at her little weird butt. She's just so cute. And she wants to come and bring some joy to your house. She is an old one and she's just so precious. And if you want her to stand up, she definitely could, but she will bend at her little weird squatty pillow legs. Okay. So good. So good. No, don't wash this with water. I would never, don't put this in the machine or anything. If you need to wash her, just spot clean her because that is oilcloth and that would ruin her little face. All right. So she's choice 1. Choice number 2. This pink dog. I don't know why I'm so drawn to this. I love this. I love this. Okay. So, and I'm going to show you why. Look at the ears. Look how they were made. One goes up and one goes down, and they are like a black velvet. Now, this used to be hot, hot pink. Look at the color it used to be. We are all faded out. She's obviously had on this little polka dot bow tie forever, and her face is fabric relief, which is amazing because these get dented in, and there's no fixing them when they get dented. It's hand painted on fabric. And the only other brand I saw of this hand painted relief on fabric was Gund. And they did a line of Disney characters with this same face, and they go for quite a bit. They're antique. I could not find out what character this is. I could not find another. I don't know who this dog is. Now, I want you to know on her tail, she's got a boo-boo. She needs to be sewn up right there. Okay. So she does have a little tail boo-boo where her tail has just split out. She is a soft pink velvet. And I don't know, like I said, I am just nuts for this. So anyway, these are going to be your choices. Okay. This precious little doggy. And it sits up just great. She sits, or you can flip her ears back like this, or you can make one go forward, however you want. Just the cute.
God, it's so cute.
I know. Why do I love this so much? Just buy it.
I love it.
Get it out of my hands.
Okay, the old school cartoons, like on the projector. If that thing could just, like, the dog could jump off of the projector, that's what he looks like. He looks like coming to life.
Like he's fresh out of a cartoon. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
All right, we are going to start a countdown on these little sweeties.
Work it out. Work it out. Breathe it out.
Go off and be well and find good homes. Okay, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're counting it down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on my favorite things that I'm bringing tonight.
Yeah, it might be like a Mickey pet.
Might be, could be. I don't know. But look at that face. Have you ever seen this old face before
No,
in
never.
relief? Never. I've only seen the Disney ones. I've never seen an actual character. Thank you so much, Karen, for my bid end. Annette Mayfield, let me know if you would like, we'll just call her baby or doggy, or you can take them both. And then Spotty is at 55 and going to have second choice. So it'll be Annette first, then Spotty. And I know, Lisa, I'm going to kick myself later because you know I'll never find this dog ever again. I'll never find this dog. And then MJ Bear, you would have third choice. Okay. Annette is going to take the baby. You've got her. She is so wonderful. Annette, she'll look great with the quilts. And then Spotty, let me know if you want little Pinky. Okay. And if you don't, Spotty, that is okay. It would go to MJ Bear after that. Okay. So I'm going to throw it over to David. Thank you guys. Right. Spotty's going to pass. So MJ, you have a chance at Pink Doggy if you would like Pink Doggy. And if not, MJ, that is okay.
Because Sarah's like, then I'll keep it.
Then I'll keep it. No, I'm just kidding. Spotty Annette. I might end up keeping this thing. Oh my God. No, that's okay. That's okay. I really am not trying to keep this dog. I'm not. But I love it. Okay.
All right. We'll wait and see what MJ says. So my next find. Oh, MJ wanted. I thought you did.
You got it. Thank you, guys.
All right. So I've got a beautiful book. This is from an estate sale. I just want, before we go any deeper, I just want to show you there is just a little pool. You could definitely tack that down with some proper glue for the book. And otherwise, you know, everything's intact. All pages are there. This is Bedtime Stories, Dickie and Nellie Fliptail. And what I love about it is the illustrations. The illustrations alone, just amazing. So I'm going to show you really close up. So on the cover, you have her reading to the little flippy tails, and you've got the moon outside. But this is done by Howard R. Garris, and he's the author that did all the Uncle Wigglies books. So Uncle Wiggly books, those go anywhere from 120 to over 200. I could not find this book online. It is written by Howard R. Garris, who is the Wiggly's book creator, and it was considered, from what I could find online, was considered to be kind of in that line, but not on the cover. So I'm going to show you on the inside. This is from 1921, and it does have withdrawn on there, I guess, from library or something like that. That is the only thing that is on this book that wasn't originally on there. So we have a clean Dickie and Nellie Fliptail. Sorry.
Everybody likes a good clean Dickie. I mean, you know.
Yes. So I'm going to show you on the inside first. So we've got so it's all bird themed because it is Dickie and Nellie Fliptail. So we have the children learned to fly yet? From the old bunny, crotchety bunny, and they're just talking. But so on the front page, we're going to show you. We've got all of the copyright and everything. Here we go. 1921. Right down here, 1921.
Dickie and Nellie Fliptail.
Yes, and the contents are amazing because these are serious. Yeah, they're little bedtime animal stories. And I'm going to show you over here. You've got Uncle Wigglies bedtime stories. Those are the different books, and then you have bedtime animal stories, and that's what this would fall under, is the animal stories. And so we have Dickie Fliptail learns to fly, Nellie Fliptail and the owl, yada yada yada. I've got Papa Fliptail and ice cream bookmarked because, you know, it's Father's Day. Let's do Papa. So, I got to show you this graphic though. Look at this one. Or illustration. Who should come along but Jenny Chipmunk? Ooh, there she is. Get out of my tree.
Jenny Chipmunk.
And that attaches to each story, has their own little illustration. Most of them do. But like this one, they're really cool little stories. Papa Fliptail and the ice cream. One day,
I just read the Papa Mouse used to make tinkly bells for pussycat necks.
Yes.
What?
Pussycat necks. Mr. Fliptail stopped at the factory but it was still closed up. Only the watchman was there. Only the watchman was there to see that no bad boys broke any windows. So it just goes through a fun little story there. Sarah took the punchline. But I'm going to show you. Then we have Grandma Fliptail and the cookies. Fliptail and the cookies. Okay, here we go. Uncle Wiggily's finally in town. So story 8 is Dickie Fliptail and Uncle Wiggily. Dickie Fliptail, the little sparrow boy, was flying along one day, swinging his school books over his wing by the strap, and he was thinking about the singing lessons he and the other boys had in their class that day. It was a very nice song which the teacher had taught them, and it went something like this. I am a little birdie, and I am not very strong. Though I can lift a table, I lift my voice in song. And just a fun little rhyme, but all little short stories with different little learning things. Here's another illustration here. Little boy just hanging out, and the birds coming in. Come, we will go inside the cage and sing a little song.
Aw.
Yeah, just a really cool book. And like I said, this is a very collectible book. It is antique and by Howard R. Garris, the creator of Uncle Wiggily's books, as well as Uncle Wiggily's pets or animals. 1921. I had one more illustration. Oh, this one I thought was excellent too. We've got the postman hanging out, and it says, there he was, just sitting on a stone. And she's
Aw.
mad. She needs that mail to go out.
This is such a cool book.
It was
Well,
a really good book.
it starts at $45 if anybody wants to get in on this, which is a good price because comps on these, David, go all over the
Above
place.
100, yeah, above 100. And this one is a little. You can't find this one online right now for sale. You can find some of the Uncle Wiggily books, the set from the same time period, and those are 120 to 200
Yeah.
something. So, but I'm not seeing any interest, so I will bring it back for the recap. I just love the fact that it's a story. All the stories are themed around birds rather than humans.
That's super cool.
Yeah, a lot of birdie references.
Dickie and Nellie Fliptail. All right.
Tails.
Okay.
All right.
I am going to do a little bit of choice on some little dollies here. One of them squeaks. And I'm going to start the choice at $8. And I'm going to show you what all we've got. So first choice is this little sweetie, buns in the air like you just don't care, with great little blue eyes. So cute. Great with any of your Cupid collection. I feel like the back of her little feet are a different skin color. Probably she's been up against a window, got a little faded there.
Yeah.
She's got the little starfish hands, which I just love. And she is darling. She's on her tummy. So this is choice number 1 for $8. So good. Choice number 2 is what I have written down as Yellow Panty Squeaky Baby. And she's a little squeaker. So she has little squeak on the back and is just a little flatsy. Look at these hands.
She's like, whoa, 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 I didn't do it.
I don't know what to do with my hands. But that pink lipstick, everything. So cute. I love these little weirdos. Okay, so that is going to be choice number 2 as a toy. Choice number 3 is this little sweetheart with pink hair. And she is a celluloid cupie. She has little swinging arms. And she has a little dent on the back of her head. But the pink hair on these is an interesting colorway that you don't see a lot. So I just loved her and think she's a sweetheart. So she's going to be choice number 3. I like to sing it. I like to dance. All right. So choice number 3, singing and dancing. And then we have choice number 4, which is a little penny doll. She is made of bisque. And look at her hair. It's like metallic silver. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
She is marked on the back here, Japan. And she has a little logo that I can't really make out. But she also has the little arms that swing as well. And she is just such a cutie. So this is going to be for your choice of baby doll. First one. Second one. First and second. Or third one. Fourth one. Okay. And remember, we are not doing any just in case tonight. So whatever you bid is just going to be your straight bid. Thank you guys so much for hanging. Hi, Shannon. Good to see you. All right. So here we go, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. I like to make her squeak. 3, 2, 1. Looking for 11 or a bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah,
Susan's in at 11. So this is 4. This is 3. This is 1. This is 2.
Poppy.
Okay, there's a bid in from Karen. So Spotty Mushroom at 12. Let me know. Oh, that's cool, Sherry. That's awesome. Okay, Deborah and Shannon, your bids came in after the bid end. So Spotty Mushroom, let me know at 12, and then it would go to Susan Lynn at 11 and Poppy McGill at 11, and then Shannon at 10. Okay, so Spotty's going to take first choice. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awesome, Sherry. I love that. I know which book you're talking about. That's great. Okay, number 4, Flapper Girl, is going to Spotty. You got it. And how much was that? 12?
That was for 12. And then Susan Lynn, you get second choice between the babies. And then after that would be Miss Poppy McGill. So Miss Poppy McGill waiting around, see what Spotty says. I mean, not Spotty, what Susan says.
Okay. I will wait to hear from you guys in the comments. Thank you so much, Spotty, for being on it. And then Susan and Poppy, let me know. And then Shannon, hang tight because it may get to you. All right. Thank you guys for your bids. Okay. Susan is passing. So Poppy McGill, you have choice now. Let me know which one you want. And then Shannon Mumper, you are next up. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you guys.
All right. And we'll watch those comments. It is time for my printer tray. And let's pull her up. So I'm starting this off at 82, and it is antique. So it is an antique printer tray. It is not one of the newer ones. But the cool part about this guy here, Above Average Bros, how you doing?
Hey, Above Average.
So this printer tray is fully intact. There's no damage. All windows are there, including the handle up here. Sorry about the light. Adjust the light a little bit. But so I'm going to go in tight if I can. So all of the windows are connected and applied with those little fine brass 4-point hooks. And so that gives you a little bit more of a finished off look, which is amazing. Now, this one is wood and brass, and it was made by Stevenson, Blake and Co. Stevenson, Blake and Co. in Sheffield, England. He was a furniture maker and cabinet maker, and so he was brought in to make the different printer trays and different things like that. This one is just a really nice higher end one. Once again, made in England, which is amazing that it's here.
Yeah.
And what's cool about these, they have 89 slots. So 89 total slots. And yeah, perfect for your miniatures. But what I really love is the fact that you do have the different sizes kind of mixed around. So you can put a lot of different choices on there, which I think is pretty epic. You know, you've got a little bundle of 4 small ones right there, just kind of popped in there. And then on the side, of course, you've got the small ones down at the bottom. This measures, it is a big one. It measures 32 by 17.
Oh, it's so good.
And it is a nice dark wood. It is, once again, it is antique. And I'm going to show you the corners. The way you can definitely know when they're high-end pieces is when they're fit together like this, kind of like a puzzle. So these are handmade pieces that were just used for printer drawers. You know, you put your printer sets in there so you could change them out and pull them, and just really easy to do. You can hang this. What's cool is it does have um, holes. So I'm going to show you. We have a drilled hole here as well as right here. So if you wanted to use those holes, you can hang it vertically. That's where it goes. The holes are horizontal. Or you can use the hanger that is on the back, and then just hang it horizontally, and then you've got the handle up on top. What I also love about this design is this one has, and I can't find it, it has a little slot. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So it has a little slot right here. And so that means you could definitely do something in there. I don't know what you would do, but you there's that little extra thing where you could either put some ephemera in there if you wanted to set it down.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's just really different. Um, and these are great for putting your littles up on the wall. They your littles will sit out, but you can see it's about 1.5 inches thick. So you can get them to sit in there and not fall out, which is excellent. And I actually almost thought about keeping this one, but
This
we have
is
one upstairs.
we
Yeah,
had yeah, this is nicer than the one we have.
exactly. It's nicer
It
than the one we have, and I thought
is.
about doing it, but then I was like, then we got to take them all off, dust.
Yeah,
So,
no. We
and
were
it's
trying to find it though. I mean, it and the little brass pieces on it, the fact that it's English. We've sold lots of these over the years, but this is probably the nicest one. Truly,
this
it's
is
really
definitely
cool.
the nicest one I've ever sold for sure. Yeah, yeah. And once again, the maker is Stevenson, Blake and Co. And they were high end cabinet makers and woodworkers.
Mm.
And so, yeah, let's go ahead and count her down. Shipping will not be bad on this. This will ship by itself. So if you bought something else, we will separate those out so that this can be a flat ski, which
A
makes
flat
it a
ski.
lot cheaper to get there. All
That's
right.
nice. And Jason at 83. Remember, we're not doing just in case. This is awesome. I love it. Could you put a bunch of Easter eggs in there?
You could even put a little owl that didn't sell earlier. What about
Oh,
that?
oh,
He's just looking at you.
that's nice.
This is that nice. Yes, and once again, all the brass pieces are there. There's no brass pieces missing, which is epic, in my opinion.
That's
Yeah, anytime you can get the brass in there, and I love the fact that the handle is still intact, and you can see the patina from use. It could get tightened down, but I wouldn't. I would just let it be. So let's go ahead and count it down. It measures 32 by 17. So 32 by 17, that is going to fill up quite a wall.
It's so good.
It was. All right, let's count it down. 15, 14. I'll show you the back side of the wood. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So you have 89 chances or 89 spots to fill, which is amazing. That's like an instant collection work.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that in the middle is all a little bit different. And then on this end, you have kind of a uniform look, so you can do like a special collection over there. There's our bid end, Susan Lynn, score $89. That's amazing. All yours.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations. It is a good one. It's a good one. That's hard to see go to. Oh, it is giveaway time. Thank you, Krista. All right. Giveaway time. I will do our giveaway, David.
Sure.
It is my turn. Guess what? I
Thanks.
have
Thanks.
a little giveaway for you guys, and it is a paint palette, and it is such a cute one. This is from the Paint Palette Estate Sale, and it is the little artist. You've got the little bear drawing the kitty, and the kitty is sitting on a turtle. There's its original price tag from the bow or the bay, 50 cents. This is made in England. It's super cute, and I am giving this little booger away to the 12th person that types in the letter P. 12th person for P.
12th P.
12th P is going to get the little paint palette.
And
So,
yes, Susan Lynn, I can do that. We can put the brooch in
oh,
this.
absolutely, Susan. No worries.
So
All right.
12,
12,
One,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Lisa Stoll. Congratulations, Lisa.
She's lucky. That's her second time she's won.
I know. Some of you guys get really lucky with these giveaways. That's amazing. Congratulations, Lisa Stoll. This is coming to you. Thank you so much.
Wahoo! Excellent. And thanks so much for spending Father's Day evening with us. We really do appreciate you guys being here and hanging. We're having fun.
We do. All right, I'm going to do a book choice, you guys. That is next up for me. These are all littles. There are 8 of them, so we are going to go fast, okay? And yes, I have them numbered so it doesn't get really hairy and weird, okay? So $4, David, for choice on these cute little telltale books made by Whitman. First one is Mickey Mouse. This one is from 1976, and the World's Friendliest Monster. Monster in the Lake. Really cute. Illustrations are great. 1976 Mickey. That is the first choice. Okay. Second choice is another Mickey, but a different variation. The Mouseketeer Tryout Time. Now that Target sticker looks semi-old, but not quite old enough. But the actual book is from 1956, and this is cute because you've got the Mouseketeers on the inside. Look at the MCM little stars and stuff. That's and cool. All kinds of Mouseketeer Tryout Time from Mickey. Oh my gosh, I'm losing books. Bear with me. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3 I have sold before, and it is a Rand McNally Junior Elf book. Mary Had a Little Lamb. The cutest, oh my gosh, the cutest illustrations in this little guy. And there's Mary, and you can see its fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, that little lamb, he was just sure to go. God love him. He's dejected because the teacher's not very nice. All right, so this is going to be number 3 Junior Elf book. Okay. Number 4 Junior Elf book is Little Boy Blue's Horn. And this one is from 1965. Very, very cute. It is the classic tale of him falling asleep, and then farm animal shenanigans ensue when he falls asleep. Yeah. So that is number 4. Number 5 is the Little Raccoon, and that's just a little price tag that's on it on the front. But look how cute he is with the dandelions and the little mushrooms. I just loved him. Little Raccoon is from 1961, and it has some great, the little deer.
That's awesome.
And you've got a little can over the raccoon's head. I feel like Ricky Raccoon and Billy Beaver and Charlie Chipmunk and Freddie Fox and Susie Squirrel and Flora Fawn. Those are their names.
Wow.
So cute. Number 5. Number 6 is hilarious. Number 6 is the Raggedy Goat and Other Verses. And this goat eats everything. And they've kind of had it with his shenanigans. So this one, this is Raggedy Goat. Raggedy Goat with horns on his forehead and burrs on his coat. He's not very pretty and not very neat, but you just ought to see all the things he can eat. He eats rags and papers and barbed wire fences and napkins and shoes. So,
oh man, he's getting to the shoes.
Raggedy Goat is from 1955, and it is so, so cute. Number 7, I'm sorry, is Mother Goose from 1946. I have sold this one before, and it is very sweet. You've got the old woman that lived in the shoe and other various nursery rhymes with really good little illustrations on them too.
Oh, the tarts.
The Queen of Hearts made some tarts on a summer's day, and the Knave of Hearts, he stole those tarts and took them clean away. I remember that one. Little Bo Peep, yeah. Etc. So Mother Goose's nursery rhymes from 1946. Last but not least, we've got Lancelot the Lion. This is number 8, and this one is from 1963. And it is also a very sweet story of a timid lion who ends up at the circus and makes a little mouse friend. And look at the polka dot bow on the tail. So
love it. I've never seen that book.
So these are your choices. This is 8. This is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Ta-da.
All right. So I'm going to start a countdown. If you want to get in on any of these, we are not doing any just in case tonight. So we only have one bid with Lizzie, and this will be for choice of whichever book or books that you would like. Susan Lynn is at 45. I'm wondering if she just meant 5. Yeah. Okay. So here we go, guys. I'm starting a countdown. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end or 6 or more. And this is going to be for choice of the Junior Elf books, which are just so collectible too. These are great to display with your kitsch. Good little mouse.
Oh.
So cute. Love them. All right. And Lizzie has 7. Okay. So Lizzie, you have first choice at 7. Let me know by number which one or ones you want. Okay. And then Susan Lynn has 5. So Susan, you let me know which one or ones you would like by number as well.
Excellent.
And then David, I think there was one person behind.
No, that was everybody.
That was everybody. Okay. So Lizzie and Susan, I will wait to hear from you guys. Let me know which one or ones you want. Karen, how do you like my numbers? Pretty great, right? Pretty great. Yes. 1. They're out of order. Sorry. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. How did I meet all of the Karens? That's a good story. Through YouTube. I met everybody right here in this chat.
Yep.
Through the tube. All right. So I'm going to throw it back to David. Lizzie, let me know. And then Susan Lynn, let me know behind Lizzie. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. So while we're waiting to see there, I have a really cool find. I forgot to pull up my stuff. My bad. All right. So I have an antique piece. It is beautiful. It is made in made in Denver, and it is from the early 1900s, cast iron, corporate seal. So it's for like notary and that type of thing. The cool thing is it does still have a seal in there, the original, like what they were sent out with, and I did it embossing. And I'm going to show it right here.
Oh,
so
cool.
It says Standard Finance Company, Colorado, and then seal. So that's how they sold it, apparently. And I'm going to show you. So we've got the maker on the front, and it's made by there we go, Sachs Lawler in Denver. And I like the fact that it does have a little bit of extra going on. You've got a little graphic on the side here, kind of an art deco type of thing going on. I really like that. It is enameled cast iron, very heavy, about let's see, a little over 3 pounds is what I weighed it, I think. And it sits right about 8.5 inches tall. So it's a great piece for an industrial display. It does work just fine. It's not stuck. Show you again. So it just kind of slowly comes back up. But I embossed that just earlier today just to see what it looks like, and it works great. So you could definitely use it. But I think this is a great piece to put on your desk. Would be really cool, and you can definitely use it. So let's go ahead and start a countdown. I'm excited. Karen Williams was really excited about this, and she's in at 36. If you're interested, go ahead and get in. We're not doing any just in cases. All right, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Thank you, Susan. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Gosh, I just want to keep on embossing stuff. It's like so fun. So
Sweet.
you just
Clean look. I got you for the Mickey books. Thank you so much. And Tina, thank you so much for the super sticker, sister. You are awesome. Love you. Appreciate you and your sister. Thank you, Tina.
yes. And I never can find these at a price range where I can pick them up. So I'm so excited. All right, there's our bid end, Lisa. Thank you very much. Karen, you're going to do some embossing.
Awesome.
Thank you, Karen.
Raccoon already got taken, Pat. The only ones that are left, my dears, are these two. Little Boy Blue and Mary Had a Little Lamb, and they are kitschy and cute, and they are $4 if anybody wanted them. Otherwise, we'll bring them back for the recap. No big deal.
That's a good idea, Sherry. I'm going to be a notary.
There you go. There you go. Let's see. Which way do we want to go? Oh, I want to do this. So this was totally new to me. And you guys know that I love to find a good Steiff bear. I mean, you know, Steiff is the gold standard of vintage toys, in my opinion. I love a good jointed critter. Well, I thought this was Steiff at first when I picked it up, but it's actually an artisan made bear by Suzanne DeP, and the last name is DePee. I am starting this out at $36. This particular bear is German mohair and leather, and it's wearing a Pendleton classy little woolen scarf, hand-tailored, which is just so fabulous. So the interesting thing about Suzanne DeP is she and her daughter in the 80s started making these little jointed bears. He has on his leather pads a little discoloration right here and a little bit right here, but this one isn't bad. This is leather. Okay, this is leather. His nose is leather, and the inside of his little ears are leather. So, in my opinion, almost made nicer than Steiff. We also have an original hang tag written, Hank by Suzanne DeP, Pendleton scarf number 9. And then this little bear tag is the other side. So again, these were made in the 80s. What I love about them is you can move his little precious legs. You can move his little arms. You can make him do the chop. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. He is the cutest bear. His name is Hank. So Hank, I thought, could come for Father's Day wearing his little Pendleton scarf. It is wool. So precious. And Hank also has a little bit of a widow's hump right here, which I love. But he is an English bear. She was an American artist, like I said, that started doing these really high dollar jointed bears in the 80s with her daughter. Yes, each one typically goes, the ones that have leather typically go for around $125 each. I got Hank for an excellent deal, so I'm starting him at $36. And he's big, guys. So, I want to show you original tag too, Suzanne DeP.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Google her bears. They are beautiful. Like, I had never heard of her, and I was so excited I actually found one of them. And it's German mohair. He is the softest little dude you've ever seen. So tall from like standing, he is 18 inches tall. And his little span on his paws is 10 inches as far as width. Okay. So at his widest, he's 10 inches and 18 tall. He can sit or stand. You could put him in a doll stand. But doesn't he just look so regal?
He does.
And he is the softest little booger you have ever seen. Sweet little glass eyes.
Yeah, you can turn him into like your holiday bear to where he wears whatever season's in, give him a hat.
I thought about saving him for Christmas because of his little Pendleton scarf. But I was like, oh, heck, he's so cute. Let's find him out. Yeah. And keep him out year round, scarf or no scarf. The scarf alone is worth $36.
Right.
Fair. So again, leather pads on his feet, little leather padded paws. We do have a leather nose and leather on the inside of the ears. Amazing artisan handcrafted German mohair jointed bear. We're going to start a countdown. If anybody else wants to get in on Hank, Hank again does have the original tag signed by Suzanne DeP with the Pendleton scarf, and I just hung it to the back because I think he's just so cute. So I'm going to start a countdown. We're at 36, looking for 37. Thank you guys so much. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Looking for a bit. Isn't he cool? I know. The scarf, the leather, the German mohair, it all sold me. I was just totally obsessed. He's so good. And he's hard too. He is very he's very erect. All right, Mary Causey, your 38 came in after the bid end. So Dusty Moose, this is yours for 37. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much.
That's a cute bear. All right, guys, I am bringing one of my favorite things to bring to a sale, cameras, and I'm starting them off at $24 for choice. And I'm going to show you this one first, Kodak 35. And the viewer, just so you know, it does collapse down and clicks down. This is a very collectible Kodak camera. If you are building a camera collection, this is one to definitely have in it. This one was done first made in 1938. It is all metal within the leather, faux leather on it. And it is clean, a very nice clean camera. And it used not 35 millimeter film, but it was basically, it's 135. So the film canisters would say 135 on them, but they were basically a 35 millimeter. I'm getting the case off for us.
These
you know, okay,
it's
hold
hot
on.
up here. I'm going to open my window. I'll be right back.
But yeah, open up your window. It is hot outside. It's just taken me a minute to figure out how to pop this back off. I had it off earlier. Oh, there we go. You pop, okay, so it comes off by sliding down. I just wanted to show, very nice and clean, usable, and the back side here is in great condition as well. No scratches on the film plate, which is excellent. And then right here, you've got the type of film. So you use the FX or the PX, depending on the brand, 135 film. So you can use 35 millimeter film as well. Just wanted to point that out. So this is basically one of the earlier handheld 35 millimeter cameras back when, it was huge cameras that you had to lug around. All metal and just excellent condition. I wanted to show you. It's hard to see it, but it does release just fine. Second in the choice, I had never seen one of these. It's called the Rolls, and this is actually made out of Bakelite. So this is all Bakelite. And this is a 120 film. So they would take the rolls of 120, so you could put it in, and then it would go across. And you have the two different windows back here to show you the frame you're on and all that. So it is complete. It does work. The shutter does release. And it's got a fixed lens, the 50 millimeter. And this one was done in the early 1930s. So this was considered like a pocket camera in the 1930s. And with the Bakelite, it makes it very lightweight. So you would put it like in your pocket. And then the roll film, it was called vest pocket film. So you just put it in your vest pocket, pop it out, pop it in the back, and you're good. So it was like high end for the time. And it just has a simple release here for the back. And I'll show you the back. Nice. In green. And yeah, this was made in Chicago. And so you'd put your roll film here, and then the other side you would have the empty one, and you'd roll it through. You have to actually load these in a dark space or unload them depending on what you're doing. See, this is why I don't like to take off the backs, because they all do it a little bit different. There we go.
David used to work in a dark room and do these old school.
I'd go in the dark room, bust the backs open, and take out the film in the dark. So I got really good in a dark room. I can do everything with just my hands. All right. Glowy Girl, I see you in at 26. We'll go ahead and do a countdown. This is for choice.
That rolls one is
Yeah,
so interesting. I really like the Art Deco font
same.
and the ribbing. It's cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. And the fact that that lens is, it's like a point and shoot camera for back in the day.
Yeah.
And then those are your choices. So we have the Kodak. I'll fix that up there. Viewfinder there. There we go. So let's go. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry. I got lucky and found some awesome cameras. So we're gonna go ahead and count them down now. I have not cleaned these completely. You could definitely get some more of that scuzz off if you wanted to, but I don't like to take too much patina off of old cameras. So Victoria's in at 28. Let's count her down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end.
No, just in case tonight. So 29 looking for or a bid in. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us. There are still 167 of you guys in the house. Make sure to subscribe to my channel while you're here, if you would. And please throw a subscription to Junk Drunk Mantiques if you have not. The link to his channel is in the description of the video. And Chloe took it for 29.
We're not doing just in cases tonight.
Oh, crap. We're not. See, my brain instantly was like 29. Okay, so we're not doing just in case. So, Glowy, let me ask you this. Do you want your 37 to count as a bid?
Yeah, just let us know.
I know, Glowy Girl. It's okay, honey. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I know. This is a new thing. We just started Thursday. So do you want the 37 as a bid? I will honor it as a bid. Okay. So Glowy for 37. Do you want...
Okay. Do you want rolls or do you want Kodak? So rolls or Kodak. Or you can do both.
And then Victoria Emery, let us know you would have second choice.
Perfect. All right.
No worries, Glowy. You're good.
Yeah.
So
no
Glowy, she's going to take the rolls.
Okay, got you for rolls.
Awesome.
And Victoria, just let me know if you would like the Kodak. And I'll just watch the comments.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Yes, we are not doing just in case tonight. If you just popped in, thank you so much for hanging with us. I have some more brooches I am going to do. Okay. Yes, Mare, I saw your comment about washing the Pendleton blanket. Wool does not wash up well, especially on warm. And if you dried it, well, it's probably toast. So
I got you, Victoria. Thank you.
I hear you. All right. These brooches are going to start at $10 for choice. These also I got to pick out of an early shopping estate sale experience. So the first one is beautiful. This is what is called a Damascene style. I don't know that it's actually Damascene because I think of the black enamel parts. But Damascene style typically was made by different types of wire carving into the gold of the brooch. Now, I believe this is a style. I don't know that it's actually Damascene, but it's really cool. And I love the long pin. It's a groovy little fish. Really, really pretty. And this is going to be, whoopsie, choice number 1. Dates to the 60s. Okay. Choice number 2 is a groovy little pewter kitty cat. And I love how mid-century the styling is on her body and head and face. Kind of reminds me of the Holt Howard kitties with those eyes. Oh, yeah. And she has her little rhinestone collar on, cute as can be. So she is choice number 2. No markings on her, but she is all pewter. And I think she would be great on like a solid color, black. Yeah. So cute. Yeah. Okay. So that's choice 2. Choice 3 is this beautiful butterfly with some Aurora Borealis stones and then some really pretty like peridot green stones. And it is just absolutely gorgeous. It also has the long pin on the back side with no markings, but I loved the stones. I thought they were really shiny and pretty.
So much color.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right. Last but not least for your choice is a groovy old ladybug pin with the little ruby gemstone eyes, and then citrine also for her bod. She's really cool, old school kind of latch on her, as you can see. No actual markings, but I think these are fun for summer. Love the little scatter pins. You can put them literally anywhere on a headband, a lapel. You could wear them as a brooch or as a pendant, rather, if you wanted to. So again, your choices are the little damascene style fishy, really cool, or the pewter kitty, choice number 2, or the butterfly with the rhinestones, choice 3, or the little buggy, choice 4. So let's start a countdown. I see all of your bids, Spotty and Sally and Susan. Thank you guys so much. We are not doing any just in case bids tonight. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. I love how this one's layered too with the fins.
Yeah.
It's layered in there.
So cool. I feel like the cat wants to get that fish.
I know. Thank you, my mod squad. You guys are amazing. I appreciate all the help. It takes a village. There's my bid in from Karen. Robin Watson at 21. You're going to have choice. So let me know if you want ladybug, butterfly, fish, or kitty. Okay. And then Spotty, you're going to have second choice. Kelly Abbott has third choice. And Susan Lynn has fourth choice. So if I just called your name, you got it, Glowy. Kitty is coming to Glowy.
Chloe's not in it.
Oh, wait.
He was just saying.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought, it's been, there we
Robin
go.
wants the butterfly.
Butterfly to Robin. Thank you, butterfly. Robin. Okay.
And then red spotty mushroom at 16, you get a second chance or second choice.
Okay, so the butterfly is
Kelly.
And then
Spotty wants the ladybug and the kitty.
Ladybug and kitty for Spotty. You've got it. And how much was that, David?
That was 16.
Okay.
And then Kelly Abbott, you get a chance in here. And I think there was just the one left.
The fish is what's left.
Okay, Kelly passed. No worries.
Okay, and I don't know if there was anybody behind Kelly. Let's see.
Oh yeah, there was. There was Susan Lynn
and Sally.
And Sally.
So Susan Lynn, if you want the fish, let me know. If not, just say pass. And then Sally, if Susan doesn't want the fish, you have a chance at it. Susan passed. Okay, so Sally, you can get the fishy if you want, and we're going to throw it back to David. Thanks. Just let me know.
Excellent. All right, I have Ironwood, and I have choice. So I have two pieces that I picked at the last estate sale that we were at, and these were the two that caught my eye because of how cool they are. So first we have the Segura cactus. It's about 10 inches tall. No damage at all. These are ironwood, hand carved, and just beautiful pieces. Mid-century modern. Fits great in a lot of different type of decor, though. I wouldn't stick it just with one type. So this is your first one that I have, 10 inches tall. Second piece is I've never found a Roadrunner quite like this, and I've sold a couple of Roadrunners, Ironwood, in the day. This one there's no damage issues at all, totally complete, and he's a running Roadrunner, so he's like totally darting and taking off. So when you look down at it on the table, it has that form, and they really do form almost like an arrowhead design with their feathers when they're running.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a real sleek piece. I think this would look great on a hutch, just on the top, because you can take a look at it and then look from underneath. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? And yeah, I just absolutely love this cactus, or whatever you want it to be. But yeah, they look great together. But
that is so great together.
It just makes me. Holly, I see you in at 26. Holly has quite a nice collection of these Roadrunners, the Ironwood Roadrunners. So I've sold some of the smaller ones too, which are really cool. But these big ones tend to get damaged up over years, and they had quite the collection. I had to be picky. I had to be picky on what I brought. So these are hand carved ironwood. So these were done like from the 60s all the way through, well, even older, but they were really popular in the 60s and 70s, just having the design and the style. Definitely more of a Southwest and Western type of design.
I love how sleek that Roadrunner is, though.
Yeah, it's just so cool.
Yeah, very cool.
All right. So if you are interested, you can get in now. We're at 26 right now for choice. And that is a great price for these larger ironwood pieces.
Mhm.
And so if you want to get in, you can. But there are no just in cases. Just letting you know. Oh, I wanted to tell you size 16 inches long on the Roadrunner. So he's not a small one. He's a nice, long, long Roadrunner. Should we do Should we do it? Let's do parade view.
Do it for Nan. Parade view it. Yes.
Right, here we go. We're going to show them to you.
And we're showing.
We're showing.
We're showing.
Difficult. And yeah, we'll show them like that. So we're going to go ahead and count down 15, 14, 13. The wood is just beautiful. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Meep, meep. Oh, I know. The Roadrunner is just amazing.
Crap, I've got my window open. It's kind of annoying and loud. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's warm down here because I have my door closed. So we didn't have crickets and all the sounds.
Yeah, it feels so good now that I've opened the window. It feels much better.
All right, Holly, you get first choice. Let me know if you want me or if you would like the cactus. So Roadrunner or cactus, or you can do both. And then Dusty Moose got right in there at 29. So I'll just watch the comments.
And then Brad would be 13 at 27.
Okay, cool. Okay, Holly, I thought so. Got you for the Roadrunner. Thank you. And then Dusty, let me know if you want the cactus or just put in pass. And then after that would be Brad.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys. I'm going to go ahead and write the Roadrunner down.
And Dusty's going to take your cactus.
All right. Thank you guys so much. And Brad, don't worry. I'll keep looking for some more.
Congratulations. Awesome.
Congrats.
All right. So I picked up something, and I'm going to tell you what I did today. I broke an item. I did. Yeah. I broke an item that was actually coming tonight. It was a piece of Reiku pottery that I was super freaking excited about. And I brought it up here to my office area, and I picked it up out of the box, and it fell apart in my hands. So it's a good thing we didn't ship it because, oh my gosh, it was obviously in very fragile condition. Anyway, so yeah. I'm not bringing any Reiku tonight. I apologize if that's what you were here for. But what I am bringing is so cool. Probably one of my favorite finds this weekend, honestly. And it's one I had my eye on for quite some time at a flea market here locally. And finally, the booth went on sale and I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and start this at 24. This is a cool, just epic, retro, mid-century, funky picture. I don't know anything about it, is the thing that I find frustrating. I tried to look. Is it a hobbyist piece? I don't really think so. But at the same time, like, look at the symbolism on it.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Look at this. Is that cool or what? So I will tell you, in my quest to find out what this is, I did run into some modernist pottery that looked a lot like it. And the guy's name was David Lambert. And he did a lot of this really abstract funkiness, and he would name them. Like there's one that's like buffalo and flower, or, like they all have the different drawings he did that are very modern, all had little names. And that was the only artist that I could find that even compared. Now this feels like ceramic, I think. Yeah. The inside is glazed and it's kind of white. down inside, and then the top has had, it looks like, a couple little chippy spots, and I'm not talking actual chips, but like chips in the glaze. So
Right.
you can barely see that, like right there. Okay, but I want you to know it's there. This piece is so dang cool. Again, I wish I had more information for you about it, but sometimes it's just like that.
I know.
7.5 inches tall and 7 inches wide. So again, modernist, fabulous, funky, weird picture.
Yes.
I'll probably never see this again. Lisa Viscami actually thought of you when I found this because of the black and white. I just love it. It's different. And again, probably will never see this. Don't know a maker, don't know a style. I just know that it's strangely like Art Deco, right, in
Yeah.
design, but then really mid-century abstract with, and this is basically like carved into the pottery.
So was he trying to make like his own designs basically to represent like a phrase or like
Maybe,
I'm
I mean,
wondering because he's
Lambert did,
like cave markings.
right. All of Lambert's really abstract drawings like this, almost like Picasso-esque, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they all had like a theme and they all were named. But yeah, definitely check out David Lambert's abstract pretties. And a lot of them are black with white like this. But again, nothing on the bottom. Here's the bottom I wanted to show you. Literally nothing to go off of. I don't know. It's just so dang cool. So I'm going to start a countdown. No just in case bids tonight. Throw out your best bid if you're interested. Probably never see this one again. I do feel like this was one of those one-of-a-kind pieces. And I'm so glad I finally got to grab it because I've had my eye on it at that flea market for a while.
She has. Yeah.
David knows. Every time I'm like, it's still too much. Finally, this time it was just enough I could bring it. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 29 or the bid end. Thank you so much, Karen Williams, for being the bid ender.
Yes.
Such a cool piece. I know, Karen. I mean, sometimes though, I will tell you on pieces like this, I know I'll never find this again. You know what I mean? This is a one-shot deal, which is hard to keep sometimes too. Elizabeth Found is going to take it at 28. Great price. Congratulations, Elizabeth. It is so dang cool. Thank you.
Excellent. I'm so glad you got to finally get it.
Me too.
All right. So guys, it's time for a giveaway. And I'm going to be giving away new vinyl sticker from our merch shop or merch line. This is designed by Sarah, really cool with that watchful eye, looking for vintage on 24/7. We got the traveling button and junk drunk on there. So it is a great vinyl sticker. You can put it outside on a water bottle, on your car, however you want to do it. So it's a giveaway. You do not have to buy anything tonight to get it. I'm looking for the first letter T. First letter T is going to get this vinyl sticker free of charge. T as in tea time.
Tea time.
And it's the first one. And oh my gosh, there you go. Susan Lynn. All right.
Congratulations.
Susan Lynn. You got a cool vinyl sticker coming to you.
Awesome.
Let me write you down.
If you already have that one, let me know. I can change it out for a different one. Okay. Because I think Susan may have won a sticker before, and I don't want you to double up if so.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
So my next item, super excited, got another Italian leather decanter. So the cool part about this one is, okay, I'm going to just focus in there so you can see made in Italy. Cool thing about this is you've got the 4 feet because he's a turtle and Renee's in the leg. So you can see it is leather wrapped over the glass. So and then you have leather parts that are also applied. So you've got little embossed leather parts, circles that are put onto the shell, the turtle shell, and then wrapped up here really nicely up to the turtle head. I wasn't paying attention. I just saw what's going on. So yeah, it goes right up to the turtle's head. Look at his eyes. He's just looking at you. You guys want a drink? You know you want a drink. And then it is a twist cap. So you just twist it. And we'll twist.
Nice.
And then you've got the green glass underneath. It is clean. I haven't tried a drink out of it, so you'd probably want to rinse it a few times if you wanted to. But it's a great little decanter
It's
for your
so
wine.
cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And the cool thing about it is you can turn his head any way you want. So you can pop his head off. And so you're uncovering the plastic cap, and then you can change it to however you want when it's closed up. If you want them turning the other way, it just goes right into the grooves.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, but he's got his
little feet.
this one is kind of sticking up just because I had him sitting wrong. I had him sitting on his foot, but yeah, he just sits down on his little feet.
Cute.
And you can drink alone with it. Just take the cap off. Yeah, you can't unsee it, huh?
You know what, David? This would be awesome with that other Italian leather decanter you sold Thursday.
Yeah, the old world one.
Yeah.
Totally.
I love it. I think that turtle head is really special. And
you just take the head off, take off the head, and just put it in your mouth. Drink up. So.
You did not just say that. Okay. Okay.
But I want to show just a little bit more. I'm not seeing any interest, but it's a really cool decanter. Think about gifts too. This would be an epic gift.
I love it. And the fact that it's Italian made, it's just groovy. It's so good. Why don't they make decanters like this anymore?
I wonder. All right. So I guess I'll take my turtle and go. But yeah, 32 if interested. Once again, from the 60s, made in Italy. And just really nice craftsmanship.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel has to just say it, huh?
Okay. I mean, honestly, Daniel, we laughed when we first found it. And then I was like, oh my God, it's so cool. And it looks like that. But it's a turtle. So it's extra fabulous.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Turtle. I mean, you know. All right. We're not going there. Okay. Oh, I don't even know what to say. We're out. Okay. I'm gonna do some kitsch choice. Let's do a little bit of kitsch.
Well, Daniel wants some.
Daniel, of course he does. It's a very special turtle, my Daniel friend.
And don't worry, we'll put protection on it when we ship it to you. So we'll go ahead and count her down. If interested, you can jump in now. Otherwise, Daniel has a whole new party toy. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, bucked them right off. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in. Just the tip.
Oh, I think he's got a sweet little face for that head.
Daniel, he was made for you. Yes, we will protect him very nicely.
Yeah. Preston is probably like, what are we going to do with that?
All right, Daniel, all yours. Hey, tell us what you're going to name him.
Yeah.
How would you display it? Would you have it sitting up?
Yeah. Are you going to display him erect or down? I had to. I'm sorry. Okay. And let us know what I think his name should be Wienerman. That's all I'm saying. Wienerman.
Parade you.
Wienerman. All right. So I am going to start our I'm not starting a countdown. What am I doing? I'm totally off track.
Did my turtle
yes, your turtle was real distracting. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So $12 for choice. The comments. I've got to stop reading the comments. Okay. $12 for freaking choice. Let's do this.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it together. Okay.
Jack Mahal.
No, Daniel. No. Thank you. No, David, you said it. No. Oh my God. Dickie Flattail, Evan. That's right. Okay. David's gone. Does anybody want my little friend? Okay, so this is a little German mascot. And this guy was the mascot for public television in Germany. His name is Mansion. All right. And it was him and 5 of his little friends had this animated television series. It was basically like PBS in Germany. Okay. And he is the mascot. Now, he himself is made by Hummel, believe it or not. These were made in the 60s and 70s. And Mansell again, Manzel Mansion, Manzelmannchen. And he is really cute. Now he is marked on the bottom of his little breeches right there. And again, made by Hummel for Gobel. So they were the ones that actually did like the merch line for the little Manzel Mansion and his friends. And he has 5 little friends, but he's the most colorful and cute of the friends. Okay. So this is choice number 1. He's kind of like a little squeak toy where you can press on his tummy and stuff, but he doesn't toot or make any noises. There's this little squeak hole, but he doesn't squeak or anything. I don't think he's actually meant to actually be a squeaker. So that's choice 1. Choice number 2 is this little cutie. Look at this cat. Little whiskers intact, mind you. Darling little blue eyes and pink mouth. Got a little bell on. And he is a souvenir from Estes Park, Colorado, which is one of our favorite places to go up in the mountains. If you've ever been to Estes, you know how great it is. I don't know why this cat figurine in the 60s would have been a souvenir from Estes. Right? There's no cats up there. There's just a bunch of
cats and dogs.
Bunch of deer, no cats. I don't know, but it's from Colorado. So I left his little original Estes Park, Colorado sticker on. And this little guy is made by Anco from Japan. So we do have our original little foil tag on the bottom. And I like the colorway on the kitty, kind of a little Siamese guy. Really, really cute and intact. Totally no chips or cracks or issues or anything. And you never find these with the dang whiskers. The whiskers are always pulled out. So pretty awesome on that. The cat is like a ceramic. I wouldn't say bisque because bisque is usually a rough. This is more like a smooth and painted. That is all cold paint on this little guy. Okay. So these are your choices. These 2. This is the Manzel Mansion little German PBS mascot. I work for TV. And he dates to the 60s and 70s. Very popular, made by Gobel for Hummel, or the little Ansco souvenir kitty. We are at 12, looking for 13. Thank you guys so much for your bids. And we're starting to count down, no just in case tonight. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he is just a little cute little gnome that almost looks like his pet kitty. Yeah, nice. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitty.
Pet the kitty.
Kitty kiss. Oh, looks like Nancy Pelosi. I'm not seeing that unless I missed something, Evan. I really don't see that, but okay. Dicky Fliptail, and we're back. All right, so KB in the house, crept in there at 13. Good to see you, KB. So Katie, let me know if you want the kitty or you want the little gnome friend, or you can take both. That is totally up to you. And the chat has completely lost a marb, and that is okay. Yeah, I couldn't bring it in after the damn turtle decanter.
Turtle, and then Kelly Abbott's after that.
Yes. Okay, KB is going to take little Mansell Mansion, and then Kelly, I know you want this kitty. I don't even have to ask. So, all righty. David, we're back to you. Do you have any more weird-shaped flasks?
Unfortunately, I don't. However,
shaped like wieners.
Well, I do have a wiener.
So. We'll take it. We'll take it. We're here for that. Where's your hot dog gloves?
Well, oh man, you're putting me on the spot. Well, as you can see, we've got a hot dog on this sign. Now, this is from the 70s, so it's not like a repro that you would be able to buy online or anything like that. I'm going to show you on the back. It is a nice thick metal, and it is painted on it. It is like an enamel type of applied paint. So I'm going to show you up close. My wiener has the mustard on there. We've got the buns, and it looks like he's about to hand her something to take out to the car hop. But I just love the fact that it's Mike's Drive-In, soda, ice cream, hamburgers, French fries. Just a really cool sign.
I love this.
I do too. It measures right at 15 by 10. So it's a nice size, no rust or anything, from the 70s. And it was actually done by Salamander Graphics with the X at the end, graphics. And they were in business starting, I think, the early, let me see, I wrote it down. Oh, early 60s. So this is an older piece for sure. It's a great, great sign. So that's your first choice. Second choice, I was going to bring him by himself, but I had this and I thought, why not? Because it's almost the same time period. This was done in 1971 to basically a repro in 1971 of the 1914 Betty Girl Coca-Cola tray. It's in really decent condition, and you can see you still have that nice ornate design that goes all the way around the rim. It's about a 2-inch rim, and great for serving drinks, but also great for hanging on the wall. You could use command strips or whatever you want. Let me get in here so you can see the color tones.
He's so cute.
Yeah,
I
really
love
nice.
the 71 repros. I mean, I know they're not the old ones, but they're still really collectible and cute and usable. You know, I wouldn't want to use an old one. This one I would use.
Well, yeah, and even the repros from the 70s, they are up there anymore.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, they're definitely trending, and just they go up in value on the repros. So the cool thing is you could have your hot dog and your Coca-Cola too if you want to do both.
That is so cute. The Mike's Drive-In one reminds me of those old hand-painted, like paint by numbers. Doesn't it kind of give you a paint by number vibe?
It does. You're totally right. The mustard, especially, like when you look at the shading on my wiener, that is like totally color by number. Totally. 5-cent hot dogs? Heck yeah. So Clean Look says that they want a wiener. Okay, so let's go ahead and count her down. I know I owe Sarah a lot after putting her through this. I'm sorry.
I think so. I'm here for the wieners. Go for it. All right.
Right. All right. Wieners, cola. So these are choices, and this guy measures, or she measures, 15 by 12, and then the hot dog is 15 by 10. All right, let's go ahead and count her down. If you're interested, you can get in. They are at $18 for choice right now, and we're not doing just in cases. I'm sorry, I'll keep my fingers off my wiener. 15, 14,
David.
15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Dad jokes. It's Father's Day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're just going to see who's going to get Mike's Drive-In, who's going to get Cola by Betty.
These are so good.
They really are.
From the 70s.
70s, yes. This is 71. Yeah, 71. This one is early 70s is all I could find.
There's the bid end. So Clean Look, which one or ones?
Would you like hot dog or cola? We'll just do hot dog, cola. And I'll just watch the comments. Thanks.
Hot dog or cola?
Thank you, guys.
All right. I have, for my next turn, another bunch of kitschy fun books that I found. And we're going to go through them. I have 5 this time. Not quite as many. Don't panic. All right.
Both. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Sunshine. All right. So Tom and Jerry Meet Little Quack is the first one. This one is from 1972, and it is absolutely adorable. Regular Tom and Jerry hijinks for you. I love Jerry. He was my favorite when I was a little kid. So this is choice number 1. Okay.
What was, I didn't get to catch the price. My bad.
$5 for choice.
Okay.
$5 for choice. Choice number 2 is this cute little hardback book. I found this at an estate sale, and I had to look through it because it is a little golden book. And Pantaloon is this little black poodle. I had never heard of this book. Now, this one dates to 1951. Had you guys ever heard of Pantaloon?
I've
Look at
never heard of
his
Pantaloon.
son, his little bicycle, and Pantaloon for a poodle really gets around and does a lot of stuff. Pretty cute.
Naughty.
I love the illustrations of the people in it too, with those big round heads and
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
Fun. All right. So this Pantaloon is choice number 2. Choice number 3, I just love. These date to 1968. They are tiny 3D books, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. And you can see the front is like a lenticular design, which is so sweet. And it's like claymation. So they've kind of gotten all of the little guys posed, and then they did these as photos. And they're called My Tiny 3D Book Series. And look how cute this is. Now, these are what I call board books, where the pages are kind of thick like a board.
Yeah.
Really, really cute. Just adorable. So that is choice number 3. And just like it, I have 3 little pigs. And it's really cute. Look at them. When I was a kid, I was born in 77. I had several of these and I loved them. They were some of my favorite books. And I just love the little claymation.
So groovy.
Way that they are put together. So that was 3 and 4. And then last but not least is number 5. And that is the Lively Little Rabbit with that big old carrot and the mushrooms. And Lively Little Rabbit, I can't remember what this one dates to, 1979. Great illustrations. I don't think I ever had this one, but look, that weasel is just ferocious, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bad weasel. The weasel was very cunning. He wriggled into it by the back door for a minute. Lively Little Rabbit thought he was going to be eaten for breakfast. Ah!
Oh.
Okay, so that is number 5. All right, so we have number 4. We have number 3. We have number 2. And we have number 1. Starting a countdown, guys. We are at 7, looking for 8. This will be on your choice of kiddos books.
Awesome.
Number 1 is from 1972. Number 2 is 51. These books, the lenticular books, are from 68, and Lively Little Rabbit is from 79. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid end. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yeah. Those covers are awesome.
They are. I love kids' books. They're kitschy. They're great for kitsch displays. They're great to read to kiddos or grandkids, whatever makes you happy. Or maybe you had these yourself. I like to buy the ones that I had when I was a kid. All right. So Lizzie is going to take first choice. And Lizzie, if I know you said you're not crazy about the numbers, but this is 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, Lizzie is going to take 1 and 2. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Those are going to you. Robin Watson, let me know if you want 3, 4, or 5. And if Robin passes, then we're going to Leanne. Okay.
And Tina might get a chance there too.
Might get a chance. So I'm going to throw it back to David. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'll communicate with you there. Thank you so much.
All right. I've got a whole lot of stuff coming all together. Okay. Robin said 3 and 4.
You got it, Robin?
That means Leanne, I believe, gets a chance.
Leanne, do you want number 5? Just let me know.
Perfect. All right. So these were all at an estate sale, and they were all together. And luckily, I was able to score and get them all. I did it without even looking in to see what all we had, but it was really cool. So I'm starting this off at 26 for all of it. It's all coming together. It's a great little set if you have grandkids coming over for like a day or a couple of days. You've got a nice little set of toys that they can play with and have fun with. This made in U.S. There we go, made in U.S. But I had never heard of this company. It's Buffalo Toy and Tool Co. And so you can see this bucket is very washed out, and it is bent up, but it was originally kind of like Bo Peep type of
Oh
style.
my God, David, I didn't even know this had a design on it.
Yeah, it's kind of muffled, kind of worn down, but it still displays beautifully in a cottage core type of thing or shabby chic. But the cool thing about it is it's holding all of these fun toys. Now, these are aluminum toys that were made in the 40s. You have Bo Peep on there. So Bo Peep, and then you do still have all the components to this coffee percolator. Show you down in. This one is all complete. So that's your first thing that is coming with it. And you've got the little Bo Peep on one side, but you can always display it from this side if you wanted. It also comes with a little teapot. It is missing its spout, but I couldn't just toss it. I thought it was still fun for kiddos to play with, or you can still display it in a unique way. It is coming with 2 cookie trays. And they are the little Bo Peep as well. Is it popping in? I think it is. No, it's not little Bo Peep. It just says toy aluminum cookie pan. So we got 2 of these. And these are aluminum. So just so you know, if you're afraid of having kiddos with aluminum, they are. They're also really great for display pieces. So it comes with 3 small and 3 of the larger plates, and these are all Bo Peep. So they're all going to be Bo Peep, slightly dinged, but nothing too bad. And then the big ones also, and so you get 3 of the
Old.
bigger ones. Yeah, they're old, 30s and 40s on all of these. Okay, so those all go in there. I'm just trying to set them all on one side so I don't get them mixed up. Another teapot. This one doesn't have a lid, but it does have the spout. So I had to keep that in there. This could be fun, having a little greenery coming out of it if you wanted. Has a really cool Art Deco look to it. It also comes with a couple of cups. Oh no, just one cup. One cup here. There were a couple of others in there, but they were pretty much squished to nothing. So this is a little Bo Peep from the little Bo Peep set. That's coming with it. Also comes with the little toy egg beater, which I think is just amazing.
Oh my word. I didn't know that was in there.
Yeah, that's in there. We're going to have a spatula and some silverware. So we have a little spatula,
Aw.
3 spoons, and 1 fork. So
that's so cute.
They are. Like I said, these are fun for kiddos to play with some vintage toys or to display. You also have some little molds. You could definitely use these if you wanted to. Here's another little pan, probably from an easy bake oven type of thing.
Gosh. Yeah, it does look like an easy bake pan.
Doesn't it? And then we also have a little bird cookie cutter in there. Last but not least, we have, it looks like a swallow, I think. A little cake pan with a bird on it, so you could have that bird in the cake pan. And then just a big serving tray. And that all comes in this. Now I'm going to show you the inside. So you got that rust going on, and it's bent up, but the design on the sides just still pop, just enough. So 26 for all of it, and it's from the 40s and the 30s. All aluminum and tin toys, and kitchen sets. So when you're playing or when you're cooking, the kiddos can be playing and making a whole bunch of noise with the whole set.
I agree. Karen Gillette said it would make a cute little wall collage too. And there's a lot you could do with it. These are very collectible. And anytime we find like the little aluminum play sets, we try to grab them. I did not know all those utensils were in there. It was all kind of buried. And David was like, how much for the whole thing? And we grabbed this at an estate sale over the weekend, but I didn't realize all that was in there. That is so cool.
even just like this, just sitting on a wooden shelf or on a stool,
Yes.
just sitting out. It's smalls of what we used in the kitchen back in the day.
I
Um,
love the little coffee pot. That is
yeah,
great. And that egg beater and that swallow pan. Yeah, this
mhm.
is a good deal.
Yeah, it's really cool set. But I'm not seeing any interest. But yeah, this if I were to park this set out, it is definitely worth more than 26.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to have the right eyes on them. So I will bring it back for the recap. Any interest? 26, and that's for everything.
That is so fun for a shabby, primitive kind of kitchen. Oh, so good. Okay, Trina's in at 26. See, I know, Karen, right? I know. It's so
Right.
good.
And Karen's right. If she was selling, she'd buy it because you could part it out. I totally get it.
Yep,
But yeah, these are also great with an Americana display if you're doing 4th of
that's
July
true.
stuff. So let's go ahead and count her down. All coming together. 15, 14,
Well, let me go
13,
there.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And once again, this tin here is made in Buffalo, New York, and the company's Buffalo Toy and Tool Works.
Buffalo Toy and Two Works. See, I just made a jingle for them.
Dun, 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 dun. It was great. I like it.
Two Works. You get your tools here.
All right, there's our. You get your tools. Don't be a tool. Come down. Tool Works. All right, Trina, this is your set. Total set for 26. Thank you so much. Score.
Trina, awesome.
I'm excited for you.
Awesome. All right, guys.
Well, even if your grandkids are older, you can make them sit down and play with them. Just say it.
David, I had two items that I was starting at the same price, so I think I'm going to do them for choice.
Okay.
And that consolidated one of my
No
turns.
worries. That works.
Okay. All right. So I'm starting choice on these for $14. And first up in my choice is this little cutie, and it's a little gnome. He's related to that little German guy.
Yeah.
Little gnome riding a swan, and then look at there's baby swan. And this is in a really yummy aqua blue, which is, of course, I was drawn to it for that reason alone. But anytime I find a gnome, I can't pass him up. And he is really chilling on his little swan friend. Now, this would be great with a little arrangement in it. It would also be nice with a little plant in it if you wanted to do that as well. It doesn't have any markings on it. I believe it to be US pottery, but I don't know. There's like a bajillion pottery companies out there that made this kitschy fun stuff. So this is your first choice.
And Karen, we have one more giveaway, but we're going to do it right before we do the recap.
Yes, one more giveaway right before the recap. So no, he's not riding a turtle, Dusty Moose. Thank goodness, right? That little gnome child on the swan with baby swan is just darling, and that is going to be option number 1 for 14. Option number 2 is the coolest little hand mirror I have ever found. So what I love about it is it's very ornate, and you've got this pretty kind of enamel and then ormalu design on the back. And look at the little handle. What's the best about it is, of course, it will sit up as a little desk mirror.
Amazing.
You can pop it into a hand mirror. This part measures 4x6, and it is absolutely so cool. It reminded me of a lot of the jewelry caskets that I have sold over time as well. Love the detail and the little stand, and it's so functional. It works just great as a little mirror, or if you want to put it into a vintage vanity display. The hand mirror portion of it is just so cool. I had never seen one quite like it, so I was like, oh, I need this. So those choices is the groovy little vintage hand mirror. I love the top. We've even got ornate stuff right up here at the top. Just so cool.
Yes.
Good.
Amazing find.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to start a countdown, guys. And this will be for choice between Little Boy Blue gnome friend on the swan with baby swan, or the really ornate, cool foldable hand mirror. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Look, there we all are. 2, 1, and there's me and my computer. Bid end. Groovy piece.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. I bet everybody wants the little boy on the swan, right?
You're dang right.
You're dang right.
Put me
Diddly
down for the boy and the swan.
diddly dang. Yeah,
Really?
it's fun. I know. I love it. And David, because I consolidated these for choice,
I just have one more.
that did away with one of my turns. Okay.
And that's perfect
All
because
right.
I only have one more.
So D Maynard. No, wait. Yes.
Yep.
D Maynard, you have first choice. Let me know if you want the mirror or the little swan biscuit. Spotty is going to be second, then Marzipan, then Susan.
Yes.
Okay. So if I said your name, I know, right, Sherry? Oh, I love it. You guys are so funny. Okay. He's taken the mirror. You got it. And then if anybody in the whole bidding lineup wanted Little Biscuit, you just let me know. You just say, I wanted Swan Boy. Okay.
Poor Swan Boy. He didn't get the credit he deserved. All right. Well, I have my last item then. I'll go ahead and bring. And yeah, if you are interested in that boy, he's not going to last forever. So I have a piece of glass that I'm bringing, and I'm going to show you. We do have its original sticker here. It is Fenton, and it's on the inside, which is cool, so you can see it, but it's not like totally all up in it. Yes, and we will be doing a giveaway after this as well, so stick around. This is a Fenton mini pitcher with a diamond optic, and I rarely find Fenton in the mini pitchers, so anytime I do grab them. This one is definitely more highly sought after because it has that diamond point design, so it gives that really beautiful optic. But the really cool part about it is it does glow intensely, when my light's not on. So drop this down. But it does have a beautiful glow. And when you have it glowing with a black light on the inside, the diamond optic sends down a nice shadow cast down of the diamond. Oh, there we go. So that'll show you. So you get that diamond all the way around when it's glowing. I can't get it to really pop, but it basically glows bright orange in a black light display.
Oh, that is so cool, babe. I just saw that. Wow.
And Fenton made it with a really nice ribbed handle there that you can see, so you can kind of pick it up and not drop it.
Yeah.
It's nice and girthy and heavy for a mini pitcher, but it measures right at 4.5 inches in size. So it's a petite little feller.
That's cool.
By Fenton.
I've not seen this one. I don't think I've ever sold this one.
No, never. In fact, you rarely find Fenton with like different optics like this, the diamond optic in the smaller pieces. But yeah, it still has its original sticker, great condition, no damage at all. And yeah, if it was dark in here, I mean, it just glows so orange. It's just amazing. All right, but I am not seeing any interest, and that is totally fine. It's a nice honey amber, closer to honey than like the darker amber pieces that you see. But yeah, it's just a beauty from the 60s, Fenton.
It's almost like a sunshine yellow. You know what I mean? It's very bright. Pretty.
Yeah, it really is. All right, so I'm not seeing an interest, so we will put her to the side, and we have a recap about to start, so you'll see it again.
Awesome. All right, I have one last item, babe, and then we'll go into our recap. Yeah, that is true. One last item. And my last item is so cool, but I couldn't pass it by. Now, it's in as is condition. If you watched my video, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm only starting this at $10, okay? But see right here where there's a little tear in the fabric? This needs to be like baby lock stitched up with a sewing machine, okay? That's its little area of issue. And this is one of those groovy little yarn bags. And I thought the fabric was so cool. I freaking love the wood, and it still had its original chain on here. And it's just so cute. So these are great for crafts and things. There's also, I was going to show you in the bag, there's a little pocket like for your cell phone, like a purse.
Yeah.
I just
Did I miss did I miss your starting price?
It's 10 and
Okay.
Kelly's in at 10.
Oh, I never got the starting
It
price.
has the little fabric area. Let me see if I can find it again. It's on the other side. Where'd it go? Where are you? There you are. It has the little fabric area that needs a repair. Okay. But I couldn't leave it behind. Look how groovy this fabric is. And I love these. These are really cool. So if anybody else wants to get in on it, great. It was just literally an item that I thought was handy and I knew somebody could use. I love the fabric and it's functional vintage. All right. So fix it up and use it. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're at 10 looking for 11, 15, 14, 13, and it collapses. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. There's a little thing of like fringe. This was in it. This was like a fringe.
Very fringy.
So I'm just leaving it in there.
Okay.
There you go. You're started on your crafting. Kelly's in at 12. Karen's at 13.
Karen.
You guys are so handy. I knew somebody would want to use this and fix it up. I knew it. Yeah. All right. And Kelly, you missed it by Karen Williams bid in. I'm so sorry. So Karen Lord, this is coming to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Awesome.
All right. So with that.
For 13 to Karen Lord. Congrats, Karen. Let me know how it fixes up and what you end up doing with it. Because I think those are being handy. Okay, I think we're ready for a recap.
Before we do the recap, why don't we do your giveaway?
All right, this is my last giveaway, and it is a vinyl sticker with Chernobyl Charlie, Belligerent Cupie, Lemmy Lemon, and his wife, Juicy and Baby Squirt, and we have Bucky on the end. This is a vinyl sticker. These are the ones we sell in our merch store. They're the good ones that you can actually put on a car or a water bottle or what have you. So I'm going to take the 5th person that types in the letter L. 5th person, letter L, you are going to get one of our vinyl stickers. 5th person, letter L. Oh, that's cool. Mare said that's my grandma. I seen carry one like that when she would get bored visiting. Yes, David's mom has one. My grandma had one. They were so popular. I love those. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holly Parker. Holly Parker, you have a sticker that is coming to you. Congratulations. Holly, if you already have this one, I know you've been a giveaway winner before. If you already have this one, just let me know. Otherwise, you have the whole gang coming to you. Thank you so much.
Nice. Awesome.
All right, I'm writing Holly down.
So now we are to that point in the sale where we recap what did not sell. And I have quite a few items. So if you're interested, what we're going to do is we're going to show you the item, tell you the price. If you're interested, get that bid in right away because we're going to move on to the next item fairly quick. If there are more than one person interested in that item, we'll do a countdown. But once we do call it, if we call the claim and then we see someone else coming in with interest, we're going to keep with the call that we did live. Okay? So that's why I'm like, if you're interested, you better jump out and get it while you can.
Wait, David, are you saying we're not doing a countdown or we are?
No, we are. I was just talking about, what happened in the last sale, once we call it.
Yes.
So I had this book from 1921, Bedtime Stories, Dickie and Nellie Fliptail, and it is written by Howard R. Garris, and he did all of the, what are the stories? The Uncle Wiggily stories. Really nice illustrations in them. They're all a bunch of short stories and some poems, and not poems, but rhymes. But you can see quite a few in there. Goes up to, I think, page 193 3.
How much are you asking on this, David?
This is 45. I was asking
45.
45 on that. So just put in book 45.
And the reason this is a lot higher is because these go for over 100 when you find them. And
Yeah.
it's antique.
Yes, it's a very collectible antique book. Harder to find this one compared to some of the Wiggly's, Uncle Wiggly's stuff. So that was 45 for the book. And then I had this really cool London Bridge game from 1972. It is complete in there, and it has a lot of fun. I think the advertisement on the outside is just pretty cool. And it's done by the Cootie Company. Has the directions on the back. $18 if you're interested. For London Bridge, just put 18 London Bridge. And then I also had No Lemmy, You're Not for Sale. I did have South Pacific, that album or from the movie Motion Picture, and that was $10 for South Pacific. The record's in great condition, totally playable, and a really good decorating piece. You can hang it on the wall for sure. So $10 for South Pacific. Just put in record 10, and then the Fenton piece for 24. And this is from the 60s. Has beautiful glow, diamond optic. Just a really nice mini picture from Fenton. So 24 Fenton, and
Awesome.
that was it.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. I have a couple little books, and I started these at, I think.
Hold on. We've got 2 people interested in
Go ahead and
Fenton.
count it down.
So
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and count it down. Thank you, guys. So Sunshine is winning at 24. So Les, if you are interested, you want to go above 24 as I count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So Sunshine, I've got your 24. Simone.
And if nobody bids, the first person will take it. Okay, Sunshine's at 35. Let's sit out. So Sunshine for 35. Congratulations on the Fenton. That
Congrats,
is
Sunshine. Yes, it's a beaut. It is a beaut.
It is. It's a good one.
Thank you. All right.
Okay. So for $4, I had these little cuties left. Little Boy Blue and His Horn was from 65. Mary Had a Little Lamb was 56. And you can just claim with the name Little Boy Blue or Mary Had a Little Lamb $4 if anybody is interested in either one of these. They're so cute. And then I had Blue Swan Child. He's a little gnome riding a swan with a baby. I believe it's USA Pottery. It does date to the 50s. It is a really pretty aqua blue. Asking $14 for the little planter. If anybody wants to claim it, you can just put in 14 planter. And then, oh, I had this fishy pen for 12. And it is really pretty. This is a Damascene style from Spain, fish. Really cool, long pin. And it is groovy. Just put in fish pin 12 if you are interested.
You have 2 people interested in the Blue Swan Child.
We'll count them down. Here we go. Blue Swan Child, 14, looking for 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end on our little gnome. We'll call him Nomeo. Nomeo ones. I'm Nomeo, guys.
Nomeo.
A romantic little gnome weirdo that rides swans.
Swans.
I got you for 17, honey, on the swan. Thank you. All right. And did anybody want the fin? I
didn't see anybody.
12, if anybody wanted the fish pin. And then I think that might be it. No, I had 2 other things from the very beginning. And these were crewel pieces, $18.
My
This one
God.
is 11 by 14, and it is a pheasant on linen. Really pretty. Love the bright Kelly green. And they did such a sweet job. This also strikes me as one that is not patterned. The reason why is it was with this card. It had the little card down in the corner when I found it. So sweet. Asking
Yeah.
18 for this if anybody is interested. It is a lovely crewel and it is ready to hang. 11 by 14. And I had its partner piece for choice also at 18. Be it ever so humble, there is no place like home. And this is a finished cross stitch on linen. It is framed. Looks like it was gifted in 2007, but the needlework was done in the 80s by Wilma Wint.
Nice.
So $18 on either the pheasant crewel or the little cross stitch piece. This is 10 by 13. Oh,
Nice.
thanks, Michelle.
And Victoria is in for your pin.
Okay, Victoria, I see you for the pin. So if anybody wanted these, $18. Also, if you're watching this and they didn't get claimed in the recap, you can email me and you can still get the items that are available. Okay. Jan is interested in the cross stitch. Let me write that pin down.
And that's Victoria Emery. And thanks for being here, Michelle. Good seeing you here.
Victoria Emery for the fish pin. Got it. Thank you, Victoria. And then Jan for the cross stitch at 18. And I think that just leaves the little books and the pheasant available. Let me make sure that was everything. Yeah.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right. That was everything for the recap. So thank you guys so much. Such a fun sale. And I appreciate y'all sticking with us. Thank you for hanging for our chat tonight. Yeah. We are done a little earlier than normal, so you guys can get on with your evening. If you did not already see it, I dropped a video last night. So if you haven't watched it, go check it out. You'll see a lot of what was sold tonight. And thank you guys. Big thank you. Yeah. Karen Williams, thank you for being an awesome ender. Lisa and Holly and Karen Gillette. I love you guys. Thank you, Mod Squad. You guys are so helpful. Thank you for entering all the links and just being all around helpful tonight. You guys are wonderful. Where will we be next? Well, we'll be back on David's channel Thursday night for the Coleman Collective. And that is always at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays at Junk Drunk Mantiques. If you have not already subscribed to Junk Drunk Mantiques, please make sure that you do. Also, if you would subscribe to my channel, the traveling button, while you're still here, that would be so nice. So, comment if you have watched the video. Make sure to leave me a comment. Every little bit helps bump that stuff in the algorithm, so that is very helpful. And yes, have a wonderful day off tomorrow for Juneteenth. Yes. You guys have a beautiful day and you've had a wonderful holiday weekend. Again, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And again, thank you guys for just supporting small business. I know it is a holiday and you guys always show up for us. So thank you so much. And I agree, our chat is the best. It is full of rock stars and you guys keep us laughing and keep us going. So thank you for that. And thanks for those of you that attended the chat and asked questions and everything. It was really fun and we enjoyed spending time with you.
Yeah, it was fun.
Indeed. Happy Juneteenth, happy Father's Day, and big love to everyone out there. And we will see you back on David's channel on Thursday night. And we will be invoicing
tomorrow. Yes. And remember, Thursday night sale, it's always mystery. We're not going to preview. Yes. You might get a little hint of what might be coming, but that's it. So you don't want to miss it.
Yes. And we have some cool stuff curated for Thursday. So definitely come hang with us. And again, thank you to the lurkers. Thank you to the watchers, the mods, the chat, all of you guys. We love you. Peace, love, and vintage. Until next time, we'll see you Thursday. Bye, guys.
Bye.